Do we still have
Yes.
Josh Gad coming in Thursday?
Who?
We do, right?
Got a thumbs
Oh
up
yeah.
from
From Book of Mormon.
He was not in the one I saw. I saw it Saturday.
You finally saw it.
He wasn't his second whatever they call it, the understudy did it because he was, I guess, at a throat thing.
Yeah.
And it's so funny when they announced right before the play started, tonight the part of Brother, whatever we played by, and I was sitting next to like a 60-year-old woman, and she was like, "Oh, that blows. This blows."
Wow.
She was 60 years old, and she kept saying, "This blows." Dude, it was fucking great.
He's
And,
probably an old school Broadway theater goer.
well, he's nominated for a Tony. She wanted to see him. I didn't know the difference.
I think they should never tell the audience because I bet you 90% of the audience wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason something. But it was fucking, what a masterpiece the Book of Mormon is.
Good, huh?
Dude, I'm not a musical person. I hate musicals. I fucking hate them.
You're not looking at the program going, "Oh fuck, only 12 songs to go."
Dude,
Did you do any of that
When
shit?
you do that,
I
Oh, God,
fucking,
it was a long night.
I loved it. It was brilliant. The songs were really great. It's fucking hilarious. It's smart. It's like I had heard it's so overhyped, so there's no way. It was better than I thought it would be.
Wow.
I really liked it. And there was a couple, I was by myself. I wish I would have went with a friend or a fucking chick or something because I laughed out loud at a few of the lines and a few of the things really caught me off guard. Oh,
Wow, really?
those guys are fucking
They are fucking
so
brilliant.
ballsy and edgy and
Give
fucking...
it away. Most people listening to us will never see this because.
But if there's really nothing to give away, it's
faraway lands.
It's simply about Mormons, and the story is known. It's about a group of Mormons who are...
Joe Smith.
Yeah, they discuss how the Mormon Church began, and there's a group of them that go to Africa. They're all being assigned places, and this group goes to Uganda to try to convert Africans to Mormonism, or Mormon, whatever you call it. And it's fucking amazing how good it is. So I don't know how Josh is supposed to be great, but the guy that subs for him, it was phenomenal too.
Yeah.
Such a good,
see that.
it's sold out for months. They don't need us promoting it, but it was a real. I cannot rave enough about how much I loved it.
It's a hit.
It's hilarious, dude.
I go Wednesday. I can't wait.
Really brilliant. Really brilliant. It's like they're so good. This is what Matt and Trey are so good at. Absolute ridicule. They're amazing at absolute ridicule without anger. Like that's the thing about them that's so great, and that to me is what makes Colin great, is the way they can absolutely dissect something without anger. And that's anger blocks what I do sometimes and what a lot of other people do. It's hard to not be angry. It's a blocker. But the way they do it, you get the point. They make fools out of the people they're trying to make fools out of. For them, they kill everybody equally. They're just great. But it makes me angry after I see something like that or South Park, because those guys it makes me hate people, not them. I love that. I think they're amazing.
Yeah.
But it makes me hate people so much because literally they're singing brutal songs. Some of them weren't brutal, and some of them were brutal. Thank you. And there's old women laughing at it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, it is possible. It is possible to sell this to an audience.
To actually make it mainstream.
It makes me hate people because they only accept brutal parody from certain avenues.
Yeah.
You think?
Yes, the
Absolutely.
cartoons. People love it in the cartoon, or maybe the networks only accept it, and that's not the fault of the artist. That's the fault of the networks and the public.
I think people would accept it in other forums, but I think for some reason the people that are in charge are the ones that are scared.
That's possibly.
and only go with the safe way, which is through cartoons.
Possibly,
like you're saying.
or the advertisers. Yeah, that's true because they accepted it from Carlin. They do accept it from stand-ups.
Yeah.
But
It
the
makes me
people
hate the companies.
I think
more.
the people in charge of these companies
Yeah.
are the ones really fucking it up for everybody.
Yeah.
Radio, they don't. That's for sure. Radio's under the microscope all the time.
Radio sucks.
You slip up and they fucking nail you.
It's so good, dude. It's so
I can't wait.
good.
I go, like I said, I go in a
that
couple
one.
days, and then he's coming in Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, even though he wasn't, I didn't matter that he wasn't. It was still a great fucking piece of work.
I deal with understudies. Who cares? Get
Yeah.
up there and fucking entertain. I'm fine with it.
Well, if you're the understudy on that one, you're, and the guy was, he didn't miss anything. Obviously, it was.
And it turns out these understudies only get sometimes they never get on the stage.
Well, this guy.
And if
had
they
a
do,
couple
it's
of-
only a couple tops out of a whole run.
Yeah, you want that fucker to get sick, I guess.
Right. Oh, of course.
I know this part.
He was
course.
great.
You're fucking giving him old mayonnaise on his sandwiches and everything, anything to get him sick. So
Yeah.
So you got a shot up there.
Never ask your understudy to get you lunch. I would guess that's probably a rule of
or anything
thumb.
to drink.
Yeah. We'll put some shit in there.
I would, if I was an understudy, I would absolutely give him explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, you have to.
Yes.
Starts gurgling and percolating before showtime, and you're all fucking
And
ready
you're
to
already
go.
warming up your voice.
Here I go.
me.
La, 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 la. What's the matter?
Oh, we're going tonight, brother.
You going?
Yes.
Brother.
They gave me a ticket because Josh Gad, who we have tomorrow, wasn't in the one I saw. But I didn't. I mean, I still.
You're going to be the third wheel, though.
I don't think we're sitting together though.
Why not?
I think this is just the way the seat. This is sold out. They have a line for
Can
cancellations.
Can we go down to the theater
long
together?
line. Yeah.
All right, good.
You think it'd be creepy if you and I sat together and we had your wife sit in the other row so we could talk, we could laugh together?
Book of Mormon. We're going again tonight. Well, I didn't go yet, but
Yeah.
Jimmy went.
And I'm happy to see it again. I loved it.
Is that guy coming in tomorrow?
Josh Gad, yeah, tomorrow. And he's nominated for a Tony. And he was sick the day I went. And I love the guy who replaced him, but he's supposed to be phenomenal.
What do you mean he's sick?
Oh, I think he has a throat thing with his throat.
A throat thing with his
Makes
throat.
a little cough.
A foot thing with his
Yeah,
foot.
it was something to do with the brain. They cut out a piece. Like they gave him the old Nicholson and Cuckoo's Nest. He had the Randall P. McMurphy.
The Book of Mormon is on Broadway. It's a musical. And Jimmy has seen it twice. I went last night with Jimmy.
Yes.
And wow, man, this thing is just absolutely amazing. I wrote phenomenal in a tweet after I saw it last night. I think that's a
Phenomenal in quotation
phenomenal.
marks.
Yeah, it was
And then
phenomenal. Because,
Greg Opie Hughes underneath it.
and I don't like musicals. I fucking hate him, Josh, who just entered the studio, one of the stars, if not the star of the Book of Mormon.
I don't know about that.
I'm not a big musical guy, but I got to tell you, I think this will sell it a little bit. I think it's 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I didn't look down at my playbill once. I've been dragged to Broadway over the years, and all of a sudden you start looking at the playbill, going, "How many more fucking songs do I have to sit through?" I didn't do that once.
Is it as good as Cats was?
You know what? It is. It's up there with I think Cats and also Starlight Express.
Starlight Express
think that
with the
it's,
roller skating trains.
You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Starlight Express.
Yes.
My mom used to make me listen to like the best of Andrew Lloyd Webber as a kid.
Wow.
And
Well, it paid off.
Yeah.
did it?
I don't know. You're on Broadway, and I hit musical.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
think
You're
it might
right.
have paid
Thanks,
off.
Mom. You're right.
I don't know.
It's a fucking
It's crazy.
I was like, I've heard so much about it, and I'm like, there's no. And it was better than I thought it would be. And the first one I went to, this was great. Because Josh wasn't. He was sick the first day I went. It was a Wednesday afternoon, and I didn't know who played who. And they say the part for this performance, the part of Elder Cunningham, was who you were, right? Elder Cunningham will be played by, and they named your, I guess, understudy. And I was sitting next to a 60-year-old woman, and she went, "Oh, that blows. This blows."
Oh well, I apologize.
She was
I
so-
apologize
fuck her.
to you,
It was-
Madeline, if you're listening.
It was it was really great. And I didn't know who it was until a couple minutes in. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I went back and saw it with you yesterday.
Yeah.
And and he was very good, but you're obviously, it's your role.
It's his.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well,
is
you know,
his.
it's been rough because I've been dealing with a raging sinus infection, and it always sucks to miss any shows. But
You couldn't tell.
well, thank you.
If you're still going through that, you can't even tell.
I'm actually 3 octaves higher usually.
Really?
Yeah. I sound like Michael Jackson on a good day. So, yeah, no, I'm a little higher, but it's, you know what? It has been just the thrill ride of a lifetime. And the thing about it is we keep hearing that over and over. People who don't like musicals coming and saying, "Oh my God, I freaking love this thing." And it's because Trey, Matt, and Bobby Lopez, who also did Avenue Q, they just understand like good storytelling.
Yeah.
They understand good storytelling. They clearly understand comedy because they've mastered
no
it.
question
over.
there.
Yes.
So it's just like the perfect it's resonated with the zeitgeist right now. It's just like the perfect time, perfect place, perfect story.
That's why I sold it that way, because I wouldn't go see a musical in general, but this thing is
pretty cool.
Getting accolades from the critics too, which is amazing.
14.
The public and the critics liking something is unheard of.
Pretty rare, right?
And the buzz on this thing is unbelievable. Jimmy and I went for sushi afterwards, and Jimmy got up to take a phone call because we got a little thing happening today, and the people next to us saw the playbill and went, "Is it as good as they're saying?" And I'm like, "It's even better than what they're saying. This thing is unbelievable." And then you got back, and then the couple to the
left,
other
the
side
two
of
women
us
on the
said
left, who thought we were a couple, by the way.
Oh, I know.
They thought we were a couple who had gone out to the theater and seen a musical together.
Well, we probably shouldn't have walked in holding hands, Jimmy. But exactly. What are you going to do?
Adorable.
Yeah, it's a remarkable thing. I'll walk into the Serafina, the restaurant next door, sometimes to get a quick drink afterwards.
You're hobnobbing.
And, I am. And they pay me to give them, that buzz.
plug. Nice.
A little plug. But I'll walk in sometimes with Cass, and people will literally stop what they're doing and start applauding.
Wow.
It's
Holy
crazy.
shit. Yeah.
It
I get that
really-
when I leave a place.
I was
So I think it's refreshing, and maybe that's why they're applauding, to hear really edgy material. And certainly, you guys are not holding back. There's a baby fucking joke in this thing.
Yes, there is.
And it works.
That's what's
There's no one
amazing.
going
Well,
in
what's-
shock or
what's
horror.
so crazy about that is I can't tell you how many people come up to me and say it's really not as offensive as I thought it was going to be, and that's just it. And I look at them and I go, "There's baby fucking humor." in it.
Yeah.
I mean, what's really remarkable is that they've weaved together such a good story and such a heartfelt story that people don't even realize how offensive it at times.
There's a couple of moments where you get it's very informative and not boring at all, but they're telling you exactly how this Mormonism started. They walk you through the process, so when they do callbacks to it at the end, you know exactly what they're doing. And the woman, I think the four. That's the force. Josh is. I think you would be considered the lead. I would consider you the star of the show.
That's only because I'm on right now with you.
No, I really would. I mean, and it's also. Are you the only one nominated or no?
No.
Is Nikki M. James? Is that her name?
Nikki.
I love her.
Isn't she remarkable?
Phenomenal.
She was.
She's the black girl who was
sang her ass off.
fucking-
right?
Really sexy.
She's really it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's really cute.
She with the
I was
guy?
hoping when you baptized her that
is.
we'd be able to see something through that see-through dress there, but
Yeah.
unfortunately not.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I think about misplacing her bra before the scene so that the audience can get a little more than they bargained for. But no, it really is. I mean, she's incredible. Andrew Reynolds, who plays my co-star, is just
He's great.
Oh, he played
unbelievable.
Brother Price, right?
Yeah, he is.
Tremendous.
He is exactly what you would imagine a perfect
Yeah.
Mormon specimen would be. And then Rory O'Malley, who plays the gay Elder McKinley.
Dude.
Now, thing about Rory.
Turn it on.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Thing about Rory is he and I were roommates in college. We literally have grown up together,
Wow.
and now we're both
wow.
Tony nominated.
He made
Wow,
me
that's
fucking
something.
laugh.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Oh,
He's just
that
brilliant.
that one we did that all night when we left. That I just turn it off. That fucking
Turn it off.
out of the side of his mouth. To turn it off.
Really
Oh,
fucking
son
funny.
of a bitch is funny, man.
He's amazing.
We'll let more people see this thing, and then we'll have to talk about that. scene a
You'll
little
just
bit.
say you'll know what that is when you see it. It's just a very subtle thing the
It's
guy
a moment.
does. He probably was not directed to do it. It's probably just a funny thing that a funny guy does.
just to pump it up a little bit.
And he just saw that as being a very funny thing to do. And the Michael, where do I know Michael Potts from?
Michael is a genius too. Michael has done.
Which
he
guy
was
was
on
he?
The Wire?
He was the black-
He plays the father.
who was he on The Wire?
You know what?
He
I haven't
was on
actually
The
seen
Wire.
The
His
Wire.
name is very familiar. I knew the name was familiar.
He's done a bunch of stuff.
I thought he looked familiar too.
If I find out he was on The Wire, because we're fucking
We're
Wire
huge Wire
freaks.
fans here.
You know what? I keep hearing that it's the greatest show of all time.
It is. It's amazing.
And I'm like, I gotta sit down and
Just
watch.
get the box set and just
I know,
run
I need
through
to.
it. I'm sure you guys are bored in between shows.
Yeah. Battlestar Galactica. You done that yet?
Oh, the box set? No.
Really?
Dude,
Obviously, new one,
it's incredible.
not the old one.
No, the new one. The old one.
I like
Hey,
with
you know,
Lorne Green.
Josh, I want to back up a little bit because it's obvious. I said this before you got here. You're going to be a huge fucking star.
Oh well, thank you.
You're on your way now. Where did you come from? Like, give us some basics here.
Yeah, well, I grew up in South Florida, and I decided at a pretty young age that I wanted to be fat and funny. I succeeded at the fat part first, and then the funny part came a little after. And I decided that I wanted to go to college to pursue drama and acting. And I went to Carnegie Mellon, where I met Rory. And out of college, it was kind of like, oh my God, I'm gonna go take over the world. I wanted to do SNL desperately, like that was my dream, and they didn't want me to do it.
Did you audition?
I kept sending in tapes.
Oh, they're lost, man.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
No, honestly, you could just tell.
By the way, Brother Malzone.
Oh, is that Michael Potts?
Oh my God! Of course it is.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy, right?
Of course it is.
The brother, the
Brother
friggin'
Malzone. God
yeah.
Oh,
damn
we
it, that's
shouldn't do
him.
that.
Is that a good role?
Yes.
That's a great.
All right, now I gotta go watch it.
A great
Yes.
role.
God did he come out after the show? I have to
didn't
go
have-
again and meet him.
Come
didn't have
tonight.
the-
I
he
want you
didn't
to
have
come tonight. I'm going to introduce you.
He didn't have the glasses on.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
wasn't shooting somebody.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
And you know what the
yeah.
coolest part about Michael is he's a teacher. He's like a drama teacher by day.
Really?
Yeah.
You could tell.
That's a great role that
That's
guy
Brother
had, man.
Malzone.
Pretty cool.
Was
Crazy.
fucking God. I knew the name was familiar. I'm glad I didn't look
He
it up.
looked familiar.
Because I would have been obsessed
You'd been
watching it last night.
It would have ruined your experience
wrecked my
watching the
night.
show again.
It would have wrecked my
'Cause
night.
All you would have done was you'd be scheming how to get a photo.
Now we know. So SNL. It's
so
their
SNL.
loss. But it allows me to say this now. Chevy Chase was at the theater last night. I tweeted a picture because he was sitting right across the aisle from me.
I know.
And I said off air that this guy, Chevy Chase, who comes across as a bit of a dick in general, although he's turned it around a little bit with Community, people are starting to kind of like him again.
Yeah.
But he is a dick. It's a known fact that in general he's a dick, unfortunately.
Yeah. He was very. I met him. He was amazingly.
He was
kind
cool.
to us. He was
Last
cool
night?
to us.
Know why? Because he loved you.
Yeah.
He was loving your shit, and he loved the Book of Mormon in general. He was the one that stood up immediately
Yeah, I
with his
saw
hands
that.
in the air, just giving
He loved
a
it.
massive standing
He
ovation. himself.
really, it's been a crazy star sighting place. I
Who
mean,
have you seen? That's pretty cool.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, there was one night that literally this was the guest list: Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Kate Hudson, Gerard Butler, Michelle Williams. It was like Frank Langella. Everywhere you looked, there was another star. Lorne Michaels, Steve Martin,
Wow.
Francis
Damn,
Ford
man.
Coppola, George Lucas. Everybody. Everybody.
Jesus.
Are you trying to say Opie, Jim Norton, and Chevy Chase doesn't add up?
You know, it does. It does. I just.
Wait, now, what? Now, did you know ahead of time, or you're on that stage and now you're looking around going, "Wow, there's Leonardo."
There was
there's-
at first I didn't want to know, and then there was one night where I saw Lorne Michaels and Steve Martin, and I almost shit myself
From the
And
stage?
Yeah, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to know. I need to be prepared so that it doesn't just completely throw me off.
Freak you out.
Yeah, I mean
man,
it's
so
such
you
an
knew Chevy
intimate
was going to be
theater.
there last night.
I actually I didn't know that. But I didn't see him until the end, so it was fine.
And then you had one of the
Gene Wilder came last week.
Wow.
And Jack Nicholson.
We love Gene
Really?
Wilder.
Pretty fucking cool.
Together?
No, they
Are
weren't
they a
together.
couple?
I don't think
is
they're
that what
a
you're saying
couple.
here? They're a couple.
It is the show to see in New York, and for celebrities, yeah, I'm sure it's just like, if I want to see a show, that's the one I'm going to.
Yeah, and it's tough. It's tough to get them tickets.
Yes.
So going back, you're out of college. You want to conquer the world. You wanted SNL. They didn't really
Yeah,
pay
so
attention
I
to
got
you.
a lot of rejection for a long time, and about 3 years out, I wasn't really doing anything, and I actually called my mom one day and I said, you know what, I'm thinking about giving up acting, and I'm going to go to law school. I had met my wife to be, and I wanted to just kind of have a family. And I was just tired of it. And so she started crying. I thought she was going to be like this happy Jewish mother. Oh my God, finally you've come to your senses. And she convinced me to stick with it. And a week later, I got my big break in a Broadway show called Spelling Bee. And then ever since, I've been fortunate enough to work.
And how did Matt and Trey, come your way?
I got a phone call 3.5 years ago from Bobby Lopez. And he said, I'm working on this show with the creators of South Park. We're not sure what we're going to be doing, if it's going to be a movie or a stage musical, but we want to do a reading of it. There's one act right now, and we think you'd be great for this role of Elder Cunningham. I don't know if you can sing, so he asked for a demo, and we sent him one. and he listened to it, and he's like, "Dude, you've got a great voice." Hired me. It turns out that he was listening to somebody else's voice, but I got the role anyway. And yeah, so that was the very first reading that we did.
Wow. 3.5 years ago. It's
3.5 years ago.
It's encouraging that it took that long. It's nice to see a great project took a fucking Brother Muzone. I can't believe that's him.
I knew he wouldn't move on from that.
Just gonna freak him out now the whole time.
He's the hard one to meet because I never knew what he did after that show.
What did he do? Like, who was
Brother Muzone? Was an assassin, a fucking really bad guy.
You know what? This fucks my head though, because tonight, like, all I'm gonna think about on stage every time he comes on is, oh, he's Brother Muzone.
He doesn't tell you this stuff when you guys are just kind of.
What do you think we like exchange resumes? Hey, dude, I was in 21. What have you done?
By the way, I did. Yeah,
but he was.
You would just assume it would come around.
Such a great character.
Really mild mannered as all hell, but just a bad.
And how about that smile while he sings Hasadiga Yubawai?
Yeah, he's tremendous in this too. Yeah. Wow, I'm glad I know who he is now.
I just figured out how I know you, Josh. 21.
Yeah. Well, I just said it.
Yeah.
No, I know, but
I mean, there's not that much of an epiphany if I said it.
That's true.
Honestly, I did not hear you say that.
Oh, all right.
To be honest with you, we're a little tired today, but I remember you from 21.
Movie. Yeah,
I like that fucking movie.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, Ben Mesrick, who also wrote Social Network, just such a brilliant book writer, and that whole story about the kids counting cards at MIT is fascinating.
Everything he writes becomes a fucking money-making
hit. It's kind of crazy.
He's got another one coming out soon.
Yeah, he does. And it's going to be another huge hit. But, Social Network, though.
Loved it.
Great movie.
Loved it.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Loved the look of the film, too.
Yeah.
It looked great.
And
the music soundtrack
Trent,
with Trent was amazing.
Unbelievable.
The whole thing came together just beautifully.
That was so weird seeing Trent come out, though, on stage for the Oscars in a suit and
really
everything.
Weird.
You're like, isn't that the fucking guy that's spinning around with a dead pig head singing,
well,
I
remember when Trey and Matt
remember
when Trey and Matt came to the Oscars dressed as women?
With chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Came dressed as in drag.
They've done some fucked up shit. Yeah.
We used to talk to those guys when they were kind of just starting out. Matt and Trey.
Now they won't give you the time of day.
When South Park actually
return my
needed
calls.
plugs every week.
We started playing. We'll make it about ourselves for a second. But when we were doing radio in Boston, we got a hold of some of the very early South Park episodes and the Jesus episode, Jesus
Santa Claus. Oh.
And me and Ant were like, "This is fucking." So
brilliant.
we just started playing little clips from the show, and people were like, "What is?" I remember to this day, "What is that? What are you guys playing that voice?" It was Cartman, but no one knew who Cartman was yet. And then Matt and Trey got on board because they were trying to sell this thing to Comedy Central. And, yeah, we did a lot of radio with those guys. And then they kind of lost our number there, Josh. It happens in our business.
You know what? I'm going to play them this interview, and I'm going to make them regret it.
Yeah, they kind of lost our number, unfortunately. we're still
well, they'll
huge
be
fans,
back in town
obviously.
for the Tonys.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we'll have them on the show. Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
Oh, come on.
14 nominations, by the way. Right?
14
fucking Tony. What performers are nominated besides yourself?
It's me, Andrew, Nikki, and Rory.
Who's Rory is your old roommate?
Yeah, my old roommate.
Okay. Wow, but Michael didn't get anything. He was great.
You want to let's call the Tony nominating committee?
Yeah, Michael was tremendous, but then Nikki is fucking good, man.
Yeah,
is she good?
Any one of them could have been nominated.
The thing about Nikki that's remarkable is she brings such pathos to the character, and it really is like the heart and soul of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
She grounds it in reality.
You get a little teary-eyed watching her sing a couple of her songs because she gets very depressed.
Do you get teary-eyed at all with my stuff?
I'm trying to think.
That's
the touching. There was one touching moment. I won't give anything away. It's harder for me with men. Attractive women, much easier to get a little teary-eyed. But
my tits are almost as big as hers.
They really are lovely. I didn't want to. But when you get, when you let's just say you and the other lead are having a little, when you and Brother Price are having Elder Price are having a little thing, and make sure he's used the word "stuck with." Let's just say that. 'Cause I don't want to give anything away.
You got a little choked up.
A little bit, yeah, because you look like a bit of an unhappy, sad boy.
Yeah, well, that's what I was playing. I wanted to make you cry.
I'm not an easy. I'm an easy cry. I'm a fucking pussy. I bawled through.
I bet my fucking understudy made you cry, didn't he?
No, not at all. I laughed
Okay, good,
when I wasn't even supposed to. I laughed while he sang.
We were talking about the understudy and what a weird place to be. He just sits around waiting, hoping that you get sick. So you obviously don't take any food or drink.
Yeah,
from
is
this
that the
guy,
rule
right?
of thumb? Like you never send the understudy out for a sandwich or
it's no. He's my understudy's actually a cool guy, but it is. You always are like, no, I don't want that brownie. Thank you. I'll be fine.
I think
I'm fine. I'm on a diet of not taking anything from anybody right now.
Is he backstage every night, just sitting there going, "Oh, I guess I'll just check my Twitter again tonight"?
No, I mean, he's actually been incredible because I think that it's been a little bit of like a shock to be thrown on so quickly because nobody expects to be out. But he's done an amazing job.
And you guys don't really practice anymore, right? So he's got to
No,
just...
they do. Every week, the understudies actually have rehearsal.
With what? Other understudies?
With other understudies and people who are in the show, standbys and understudies, also cover other roles.
Right.
And so, they'll just kind of work through the show every week, playing different roles.
It's amazing the coordination and the set changes. Everything it's flawless, man. It really is. And I watched it twice, and it was the same both times. There was no fuck ups, no missed lines. It's tremendous.
There was a magical moment. I actually leaned over to my wife and went, "How did they do that?" When the lights went off, and then you guys had the
we get
vest
that
on?
question every day.
How did they do that? The lights weren't off long enough.
I think back pocket. That's just my, that's just my guess.
Was it back pocket?
No.
Give us a little Broadway secret.
I will say no, it's not.
What?
It's also I want.
Wait. You got to tell me. Was it on their person at all?
I'm not gonna tell you. It's theater magic. But
it
I'll
was
tell
so
you off. I'll tell you
magical.
off the record.
Yeah.
I'll tell you off the record.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
cover your mics.
Talk to Andrew Breitbart. He'll tell you what the off the record, fucking in confidence and all that shit means.
I will also say that a lot of that is Casey Negelot, the director. He's just a genius, and he gets the comedy so well. And so, it's like that was his idea, and it's just so brilliant.
Who puts it to music? Like, how does it work? Like, because all the songs are original, and it's like, okay, I can see the story. Like, you write a story or you write dialogue, but when you get into very, very funny songs, I mean, truly original funny songs and funny interactions, and then sometimes two songs cut into each other, it's really. Who does that? Like, who thinks now, you know what, do this with an African beat? Do this kind of like...
Yeah, that's actually a really good question, and I'm not going to answer it.
I don't blame you.
It's Stephen Aremus, who is kind of the orchestrator and the musical arranger, is the guy who puts all of the pieces together, and he's brilliant. He worked on Wicked. He worked on Avenue Q. Basically, he's worked on everything that's been nominated for a Tony. And Larry, who also did the arrangement with him. And the two of them just kind of come up with the scope of it with Bobby Lopez and Trey and Matt. And that's how it goes.
Do you think, now, when you're nominated, again, I've never watched the Tonys. I literally... I've gone to a few plays this year. I saw Collins play. I saw...
How was that?
It was
brilliant.
great.
And did Seinfeld direct it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, produced it, I guess.
Produced
right?
and directed it.
That was Collins' idea. Wrote the whole thing, and
He's
then
brilliant.
Seinfeld got involved with it.
Yeah, and
It's
Chris's
great.
play was great. The
It's on
Motherfucker-
I
HBO.
know. I was supposed to go see Motherfucker last week, and I was sick.
It's great.
I heard it. He's
Amazing.
great. And Bobby
Bobby Cannavale
Cannavale.
is phenomenal.
oof.
Yep. I can't
So
wait to
good.
see that.
And you know what? The talk of the town right now, two plays, Normal Heart and Jerusalem. And apparently Mark Rylance in Jerusalem is just extraordinary.
What's it about?
I don't know. Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
And the other one, I never go to plays. I just went because I had a couple, and I saw Robin Williams play too, which was
Oh,
good.
I saw that.
Yeah, the
Robin has been so freaking supportive. He came backstage and he's like, "Can I send you a bike?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a bike from Robin Williams."
Why do you want to send you a bike?
He's a big bike enthusiast.
I've seen him in the park many
Right?
times.
Yeah.
I do my loops, and every once in a while I'll see him. He's all decked out. He takes his biking very seriously.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he really
yeah.
does. He's like,
I haven't seen him in the last year, but especially 5 years ago, he was in the park all the time.
yeah,
dressed to the nines.
he's so good in
man.
that show too.
Yeah. The
Bengal tiger.
the Bengal tiger of Baghdad, the Bengal tiger of
Baghdad Zoo.
Baghdad Zoo.
I'm
yeah.
not going to make Broadway a habit, okay?
I've got this is my
What if Trey and
fourth
Matt
show.
do another show?
No, I'll go to a few of those. I got to see Chris Rock and.
But I can't believe I like musicals so much. Like maybe it's just this one. Like I don't even want to go to another one and have it ruined.
Yeah.
But like I fucking love this, and I didn't plan on loving this, but I want to see it again. I would see it a third time.
I mean, you saw it like twice in 1 week.
Yeah.
Twice in fucking a week.
I would go again.
and it wasn't a chore.
That's
But
amazing.
Jimmy, that's what I gotta say it again. You're not gonna like musicals.
I know.
You're
No, there
really
are
not.
certain-
This is beyond a musical, is what I'm trying to tell the
Yeah,
people.
well, it is.
really is.
It
Because after a
is.
while, when you go to a musical, you're like, they're just wasting time with another fucking song. There's a good balance between the
It's a
songs.
musical, just wasting time with a song.
No,
And
there-
by the way, for the record, there were funny ass songs that were cut too.
Really?
Like that's Trey and Matt and Bobby. They waste no time. They just want to get to the next. Like they want the story to keep moving.
Right.
But like it was interesting over the course of 3.5 years to see what went, what stayed, and what didn't.
Oh wow.
There used to be a song called "Family Home Evening," for instance. That was there used to actually be white women in the show. And so Elder Price's family would gather around and they would sing this kind of song about rituals, Mormon rituals, and it was hysterical. But they were like, we don't need it.
Right.
Let's get the boys to Africa. And, you know, it's just genius. They just kind of know how to keep the momentum going.
Have there been any kind of backlash from Mormons?
Nothing.
It's because it's a weird. It's almost like it to me. It's a tremendous indictment of the arrogance of like these white religions going to this fucking really bad living conditions and kind of preaching their hometown religion to people who fucking have shit in the water.
You
and
know-
it
Yeah.
shows how ludicrous it is.
I think. I mean, I think to a certain extent, I disagree because
Okay.
I don't think that that's Matt and Trey's intention. I think it's not necessarily an indictment so much as it is an opportunity to question everybody saying my way is the right way, your way is the wrong way. But it's also, in a weird way, a celebration of faith in general. And it's at the end of the show, it is kind of a pro-faith show, don't you think? Like the celebration of the religion that Cunningham creates is saying, you know what? These things may be absurd and you may not agree with them, but if you can buy into it, it may help you.
Yeah, in a way, it also to me, I read it, and again, I'm obviously know less about it than you do. But when they were saying like when the villagers give their performance, let's just say, and the things that they're pointing out are so dirty and ludicrous. But to me, like, the frog and this and that, to me, those are comparable to the symbolism in Christianity or whatever. The loaves of bread and the water. Like, that's how ridiculous it is. If you just explain it instead of
that
loaves
is
of bread.
that is absolutely true. I just don't think it's an indictment.
Okay, maybe not.
Of the Mormon Church necessarily. I think it is kind of a statement
On
religion in
in
general.
general, yeah.
And,
Absolutely.
And it is funny because we have a lot of people of different religious sects coming to see the show, and it is always funny to me when they kind of pass judgment on the Mormons. But if you do think about your own storyline, it is as cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
As, it's like, oh, those Mormons believe that. No, my God came back after a couple of days and then, I mean,
Right.
and to each their own. And I have faith and I have, spirituality, but it's all kind of the same. It's all relative.
I've always thought the Mormon thing was really strange, though. I mean, I'm a Catholic, and I know we have some strange stories. I will acknowledge that. But there's Joseph Smith in Rochester.
Yeah.
And, what?
Yeah, well, I think
golden
that-
plates in his yard in the
I think-
1800s.
I think that's the part that kind of gets everybody is that it's the all-American religion and it's so modern. And it's like people scratch their heads and go, wait 1 second. Christ came back when and did what? And
Where?
Where?
Yeah.
And the Native Americans were what?
He came back 3 days later to talk to Joseph Smith.
Yeah. But again, to each their own.
And fair enough. I mean, like I said, I got to say it again. We have weird stories about religion.
But I'm a Jew. We have plenty of weirds. We have
do.
a very angry God. He's really spiteful.
Yeah.
He's just like testing
A lot of
everybody.
suffering and testing.
Yeah, you kill your son. Just kidding. Just gotta take it back.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Like a light switch, turn it off.
Have you listened to the soundtrack?
Yeah, on my iPhone.
Yes.
I'm fucking obsessed.
Love that.
By the way,
I'm trying to figure out-
42, first musical I've ever even thought of purchasing.
No, really, Les Mis?
I wouldn't know Les Mis if they fucking stood up here and sang it to me.
Oh, come on now.
Never.
What if they sang the lyrics with "This is Les Mis"?
Then I would probably say, "All right, gotcha." But no, it's just not my style at all. But this is really.
We got the soundtrack in front of us. I just don't know if it translates to radio. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
What song would you suggest?
Why don't you play my song, you bastard?
Which one?
Yeah, which one? You had a few there, Josh.
Man Up.
Man
Oh yeah, Man Up is
Man Up is.
That was actually that will run through my fucking head.
Man Up's pretty good.
Yeah, Man Up is fucking very
We
funny.
certainly could play Man Up at the end of this segment for you.
I like Man Up a lot.
So how long do you think you're going to be stuck on Broadway?
One more week. I'm gonna get after the Tonys are done. I think I'm just gonna quit.
We
just leave.
we had a friend on Broadway, and he said, "Fuck, doing the same thing night
it's a lot.
night after night. It just gets
it's
exhausting.
It's a lot. I mean, my wife said to me yesterday. She goes, "I'm so excited for you not to sleep during the days anymore," and I was like, "Oh my god, that really is a depressing thought." I sleep a lot of it because it is you have such an adrenaline rush after the show that you just kind of toss and turn all night. And it's a lot. It's physically a lot. It's vocally a lot. I've been on vocal rest all last week because of this, infection, and it sucks. It's like, if I were doing any other job, it wouldn't matter.
And it has to be said. I mean, it gets boring after a while. It's a great gig for you. You're not going to trash anybody, and you shouldn't, but doing the same thing day in and day out, it gets a little boring if you're a creative guy like yourself.
I would say generally that's true. It's not the case with this. Wow. It really isn't. In fact, it's quite the opposite because it's such a damn good show that I really find something new comedically every night to mine from it, and that keeps me...
Do you guys tweak it a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I mean, by virtue of the fact that we're doing the same thing night after night for a different audience, the tiniest thing goes the longest way mentally to just keep it fresh in my mind. But it is a blast, and I'll do it for a while.
How long are you guys supposed to be there? Because I know there's rumors you're going to take it on the road. How long are you scheduled to be at the
Eugene O'Neill Theater?
Okay.
We're all in kind of a standard contract, like it's like a year. But when they do the tour and all that, it'll be a separate cast. It'll be a different cast. And
really, you guys won't tour?
No, they generally don't take the Broadway cast and tour them because they want to keep that going.
Once you're on
it'll
Broadway,
be on. Oh, okay. I thought that they would stop it.
No, that's the place to be.
Oh, you're so naive.
I don't know. I think that the people on TV
take
are
the whole
just smart.
Broadway cast and ship them to Branson, Missouri.
Do they
Actually, it's
carry
not a
the
bad
building?
It's no. Sometimes I guess they will do that, but in this case, I think they're going to do a whole separate thing.
And then eventually it hits maybe HBO or something, right?
I would not be surprised if there's a movie down the road. I think that it would be kind of crazy for them not to. I'll probably be too old to do it, but I'm sure that it'll be great with Justin Bieber and Jonah Hill. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Hey, did all these big stars come back and say hello to you afterwards?
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. Yeah. I mean, the coolest was Angela Lansbury, because over the loudspeaker, I just heard, "Josh, Angela Lansbury would like to meet you."
Wow.
And I was like, why?
Yeah, right.
What does Angela Lansbury want from me? And I went downstairs, and there was that living legend, and it's pretty cool. It's been a really cool ride.
She enjoyed it, right?
No, she wanted to tell me that. What if she was like, "Sir, that was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen."
Yeah, exactly. Nice language.
Yeah, Angela.
But there are some it starts off where you think it's going to be like a very straight laced. If you didn't know, if the marquee didn't tell you that Matt and Cher are behind it, you think it's going to be like a standard quote unquote musical with some funny songs.
And then they get to Africa.
When they get, boy, that Michael Potts comes out and immediately.
You're really upset.
You have no idea what you just did, Josh.
But I loved him before that. I knew he was Brother Mouzon because he had glasses and the wire and a bow tie and a fucking pistol. But he was in this that song number.
Well, the opening scene of Africa
tremendous,
just kills,
just tremendous.
When the
right?
guy walks across the stage.
Let me tell you, the very first time we did that in a reading for an audience, I have never been more scared and uncertain in my life how
Really?
something was going to
Really?
go. Oh, yeah. I mean, you think about those lyrics, which I'm not going to mention
right.
because you know, want the audience to be surprised. But
Yes.
it was insanity. I was like, oh my God, I hope this works. Otherwise, we're all going to be in a lot of danger. Yeah, it was, but from the get-go, it worked. It
Now,
killed.
The problem is you don't even have to be here because this show is sold out for how long?
Yeah.
3-4 months at this
Sold
point?
out till 2015. No, it really is. It's
So it's going to be tough
crazy.
for these people to get a ticket.
It is. It's, you know, it's going to be tough, but you can absolutely get tickets still. You know, I do think that we're sold out until September maybe, but you can also do lottery, and there's standing room every night.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And they also have, I noticed, the line for the box office was very short. The line where they're waiting for cancellations was fucking 40 people deep.
Yeah.
They're just waiting,
And
hoping
hoping.
somebody is killed in an auto accident
Yeah.
and can't make the show.
Hoping, yeah.
Yeah, it's really...
I panicked because we had tickets at Will Call, and we had a crazy day yesterday, so I got down there pretty close to showtime. Like, they probably fucking got rid of my tickets because I heard about this line.
Well, then the other thing has been, you know, that unfortunately, some people have been buying fraudulent tickets, which sucks.
Ouch.
Oh,
and
boy,
yeah,
you get
so,
to the door. And
yeah, people should check that out early just to make sure that they've.
Happened to me once in front of Madison Square Garden for a Knicks game.
Happened to me with the producers.
I'll never forget it.
I was so pissed.
Did you go out and chase the guys down? Hey, you.
Oh, I told the story.
Are you a big basketball guy?
I used to be. I'm starting to get back into it. You want LeBron or you want Dirk?
I'm from Miami. I'm a huge Heat fan.
Fuck, another Miami guy.
He's from there, though.
I'm from there.
Yeah, all right.
It's not like I jumped on the bandwagon.
But that's
when he
fair.
did.
Yeah.
But that's
I
fair.
mean, I
'cause-
used to be like going to games with Ronnie Cycli. You know, like it's been a really difficult couple of days for me because they're just. You know, it's a mental thing at this point. I think that I feel bad for LeBron because.
He's got to wake up. He doesn't.
Well, you know what,
he had
though?
8 points the other night, sir.
It is so unbelievable how unfair the media has been to him, though. They're putting so much pressure on him, and I think that nobody can overcome that. It's just that kind of pressure is too overwhelming. And one week he's Michael Jordan, and the next week he's worthless. You know, it's like it's a little crazy, and they're kind of hot and cold.
I think the media pressure is fair just because of how he, left Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't agree with how he did it.
I have no problem with him wanting to move on. It was just the way he did it.
I agree.
I'll never forget that.
I agree with that, and I think
And then
America
someone go,
agrees
well,
with that.
he raised $2 million for the Boys Club of America, whatever the charity was. All right, good. That's nice.
I think it was a cool decision just by virtue of the fact that wanting to be a team player is cool, but the way he did it was gross.
Have you ever been to Cleveland?
Yes.
That's
I
all-
love Cleveland.
That's all they had.
I know. No,
That's
that's not
all
true.
they-
Rock and
that's
Roll
all-
Hall of Fame, bud.
Like I said, that's all they had. Now you're getting me mad.
I'll tell you what else they have.
They-
Giant vaginas. Cleveland is the home of the big pussy. I
Yeah.
fucking
Let me-
love Cleveland girls.
And let me tell you what
Yes.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame does. They go into these attics of rock stars that have been dead forever and try to find stuff that even the family of the dead rock star could care less about. All right, yeah, take
It's
this.
true. I went there and they had like an exhibit on John Lennon, and it was like all of his glasses.
Right.
I was like, that's
Wow.
so
No,
sad.
It was the glasses he tried on before he got the good ones he liked. That's the problem with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Right there, sir.
Wait, you're
like-
having unhappy feelings.
Oh,
Turn it off. Like a light switch, turn it off.
Jim, I think you may have a role in the tour.
Oh, that fucking
Oh.
guy. Turn it off.
You can play Michael Potts' role.
I would love to play. No, I couldn't.
can we
play.
tell them, the people out there, what that song is about? Because that doesn't give away much.
Just
does
let's say
it?
it's about emotions and handling emotions. It's brilliant.
Turn it off.
Oh, that yeah. It's just
Someone was
Closeted feelings.
Yeah, someone was trying to push down their closeted feelings.
Oh.
Just basically,
Wow.
going,
what
"Turn
I
it
just
off."
what is I'm okay.
yeah.
I'm all better or whatever. That what he says when he stands up. I'm all better.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking guy made me laugh, man. He had a Jim Carrey vibe to him, but not on purpose. It was just his vibe.
Yeah.
With his mouth and the shape of his face. He's a funny guy.
He's brilliant, and he came out of nowhere. Like we literally, he was the last piece of the puzzle, and they found him this summer.
What else can we say? The thing is great.
It's a work of art, and
I'm just
it
glad we got
really
to
is
met-
a masterpiece.
I'm glad we got to meet Josh.
Yeah, I am
Well, you
too.
couldn't get Trey and Matt, so
Nah,
that's the best thing.
we hope you come back, man.
Yeah, I would love to.
You got anything else kind of happening out there for you?
Well, it's it's kind of right now all about a Book of Mormon, but I'm excited. starring in a new animated show called Good Vibes, which David Gordon Green, who did Pineapple Express.
Great movie.
Yeah, he's genius.
I don't have to say that, but
He created it. And it's going to be on MTV starting this fall.
Great.
And I also have a web series called Gigi, which is, I think, really funny. And it's you can see that on mydamnchannel.com or on YouTube.
Great.
Check it out.
Yeah, this Josh guy is going to be a big fucking name. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, thank you.
Really
Yeah,
talented
we're
guy.
very psyched you came in, man. And
Yeah.
I'm happy I got to see you because I understood why that woman was upset that you weren't in it. It wasn't that she didn't like the other guy. It was
What did she
before
say,
he said a word.
balls?
She said, that blows.
That blows, yeah.
This blows. Literally, not a word had been spoken. The announcement had been made a minute before. They said, like, the show starts in 1 minute. And this old bag was unhappy that
Not
you weren't
a
going to be there.
happy girl.
I should find out her name and send her flowers.
Yes.
And is it Josh Gad on Twitter? Did we get that right?
Yes, at Josh Gad.
Yeah, GAD.
Yes.
All right. Why don't we play your song going on a break, man?
Yeah.
You've been given some wrong information,
Very good.
Brother Muzone.
He's going to obsess, Josh.
This is yeah.
Can you
it
just
really
tell
is
Michael
obsession.
Potts there are some fucking real radio people that really like him?
Have him on the show.
I would love to if he'd come. I just don't. My low self-esteem says he won't come. 'Cause I love him.
Aw.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Josh, thanks. Come back and see us. all
rolling
right?
on it.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
From
Thanks,
the
man.
Broadway hit Book of Mormon, here's Josh singing Man Up. Josh Gad, remember that name.
Yes.
My God, man.
He's huge because of the Broadway show, but remember that name. He's going places big time.
We'll
All
be
right.
right
Thanks,
back with
guys.
Michael Potts from Book of Mormon and The Wire.
What character in The Wire so people
Brother
know?
Muzone.
Nice.
We're talking
He's
to
a
him
good one.
next.
Yes.
Good. What is E-Rock doing? Eric.
Yeah.
Why would you bring us back?
You said one break. Nobody told me anything different.
I was just walking in. I didn't even get to sit down. Why would you bring us back if no one's even in the studio? And now you're playing the Wire theme, and the guy's not even here, by the way. Did you see the Wire guy anywhere as close to the studio?
No, I was told he was here. I mean,
Are we back on?
Yeah, but we got live reads and stuff. What happened to the live read? Can we do another break?
Yeah, we could do one here. I'll switch the beds. Hang on.
Well,
Wait, are we on the
let me
air
do
right
the
now?
live read.
We're on the air. Let's just do the live read.
How
Michael
many
Potts,
live reads do I got left?
This is the last one.
Oh, it's the last one?
I mistook Roland's email. That's my fault because he said downstairs, meaning the publicist was waiting
Oh,
downstairs.
now he's here, though.
Oh, Michael's here.
So it almost worked,
Oh,
E-Rock.
they're walking him in. Kenny, please get
I'm
Michael
sorry,
Potts'
E-Rock.
seat.
I'm sorry, E-Rock. I'm sorry, E-Rock. Will
You
you
can
accept
still
my
do the live
apology?
read right now. Yeah, that's fine.
I
We can
can't
still
do it
live
now
right
because now the
Here.
guy's walking in.
Oh, he's here.
Now you're
All
gonna
Yeah,
have to
he's right here. This is him right here.
E-Rock is as dumb as they come.
Michael Potts, it's a pleasure, sir. How are you, buddy?
Good.
How are you? Pleasure.
We got to, me and Jimmy went and saw Book of Mormon, okay?
Cool.
And we absolutely loved it, so don't even be confused. We loved it like everyone is loving it.
Right.
And I'm sitting there, and I think Jimmy was doing the same thing. We're thinking to ourselves, how do we know this guy? And it's really bothering us. And then we discussed it on the air, and someone goes, he was in The Wire, which is pretty much our favorite show.
Oh wow, that's good to hear.
It was
It's still good to hear.
And,
Yeah,
and it's because you didn't have the glasses on.
Right.
and you weren't shooting anybody at close range.
Right.
In Book of Mormon, it was the name that got me. Like I looked in the playbill and I saw Michael Potts. Like, I know,
I know that name. See, I didn't.
It drove me crazy, and then
That's
finally.
pretty cool. I've been, most of my career has been sort of face familiar, name obscure. So, it's,
So, yeah, this
so
kid-
that's surprising that you recognize the name.
Well, you played it. It's odd that you played
Brother Mazzone.
Brother Mazzone, yes.
From The Wire, and we're like, and then it finally hit us, and whatever. But
One thing I would like to ask you about that because we're obsessed with The Wire. Obsessed. We've had a lot of the guys.
by the
on.
way, you're not going to be talking about the Book of Mormon here.
Yes, yes, it's excellent. He has an amazingly good
Blah
voice.
blah Book of Mormon. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Wire. Let's
Wire.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Wire. It's all about The Wire.
All right.
The Book of Mormon is just the musical version of The Wire.
Don't tell Trey and Matt.
It's such
Bobby
a,
that. Yeah.
but you really are tremendous in that.
Thanks.
Which shows you what a varied performer. But Brother Muzone, how much of that character did they tell you? Look, this is the way we would like it, or how much of that did you say, this is what I want to make this guy?
I'd say it's about, I guess 40 and 60. About 40% they have, all they do, they send you sides. And then in the sides is little stage directions about, Brother Mazzone, barely glances at, or he speaks very, very specifically, very clearly. And then you go from there. So they pretty much let me do him the way I saw him as I read him.
I thought you were one of the most. It was one of the most interesting characters on the show. I kind of wish that they had him on more, or had you on more, because it's not at all like anybody else in the show.
Well, that's the reason I'm glad they didn't, because I know a lot of people would have thought, the character sort of jumped the shark because he was so different from everyone else in the show. He's something totally new and out of left field. And honestly, when I first did it, I never thought anybody would pay any attention to it. That the character was all that interesting because they had so many other people and just the regulars and their storylines. So I never thought Brother Mazone would make much of a splash. So I'm surprised by it.
Oh my God, you stood out.
I think
you stood out in a good way.
One of the best scenes in the entire series was, I think, in the end of season 2, when Michael K. Williams, when Omar shoots you in the stomach. That dialogue between you guys is so amazing.
I didn't find that out till the day of the shoot.
That you were getting shot?
Originally, the script they had sent, I was just going to get sort of hit in the shoulder. And then I walked in and read the script for the day, and it said shot in the gut. And I went up to one of the producers. I said, "Oh, come on, guys. I'm done already. You're killing me now." And they were like, no. We need to have a reason for you to be gone for a little bit and come back. Because as they had written him, honestly, in the beginning, he was only supposed to be in one scene, one episode, period. And I guess they dug what I was doing a little bit, and so they decided to write more for him. So they needed a reason for him to have to come back the following season.
And I've heard it's very emotional when they kill off a character too. The whole cast gets really bummed out, and
when
The Wire, you lost a lot of guys, obviously,
right.
But when it was your turn, to go, around the set, there was a lot of emotions going on.
Oh yeah, it was a big deal. I mean, the shooting of Stringer Bell that day was really, really tense. There was something in the script I don't think Idris was really, really happy about. He was not happy about the way he was going to go out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was something that Omar was supposed to do to him that Idris was not pleased with, and it was really, really tense.
Did he not do it?
A little bit. No, he didn't do it. They took it out. They took out.
Was he supposed to piss on him? Or?
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's so that I could get.
Yeah.
Wow, why wasn't he? That to me, Omar, because Omar hated him for having Brandon killed, and what he blamed you for.
Right.
And we're talking like he's the real guy, like he's the character. But I didn't. Now, did he just not want to get shot, or did he just not want him to do?
Oh
that?
no, he was cool with getting shot. And of course, he was sad about not being on the show anymore. But he knew he had that run, and that was the right way for the character. He just didn't want to be pissed on. He didn't think that would be cool.
Wow,
that was the way for Stringer Bell to go out.
He didn't want the character to be. It's weird how certain thing, I guess, actors feel like the character will be tainted.
Right.
But I don't think that would have hurt the character at all. I think that just would have been a further kind of like more of a victory for Omar for avenging this guy being murdered.
Sure.
Idris didn't he wasn't feeling it,
but he got his
went
way.
to the producers and they took it out. We were all cool about it. I mean, Michael K. Williams was so no big deal. Whatever.
When I watch that, believe me, I don't go, this would be better if he pissed on him. I never would think of that anyway. So
Still a great
I think
scene.
It was perfect.
That was
the way
a funny,
it was done.
yeah. We had pigeons and everything. They were going, the pigeons were supposed to fly. That whole cool thing, and then they released the pigeons and they kept running into the window. It was hysterical. They had 24 pigeons, and every time they released them, because they had the big window in the back, they tried to fly out, and they would just like smack.
That is great.
Into the window. It was, so everybody cracked up. So that broke a lot of the tension, too.
Well, you knew, too, that it was, because The Wire I couldn't believe when they killed D'Angelo in season 2. I couldn't believe when they killed this one.
That's when you knew you were watching something. When they killed him off.
They,
second season, you're like, what? He's not supposed to
David Simon,
die.
he doesn't get sentimental about that. It's about the story.
Right.
Which is what's so cool. He was not sentimental about. He says, we're glad that you like the characters, and sometimes they'll write longer scenes. But in terms of, it's the story.
When it's time to go, it's time to go.
It's time to go. It's all about the story.
And the thing with when you and Omar showed up together, you just knew it was going to be a fucking problem for Stringer Bell. You just knew that being in that house, doing a real estate deal with these two, this is not going to end well. But they
It was
did
nice. It was nice. They did me right.
Do you
They
get
brought me
recognized a
away.
lot from that show? I mean,
I do. Still.
Do you wear the
which is
glasses
funny.
when you're out and about?
Hell
just so,
no.
just so people recognize
the bow
you?
tie.
People recognize me without the bow tie and the glasses. It's people recognize me with shades on. The other, I remember last week. I'm now friends with a brother from the Nation of Islam, Brother Cornelius.
Okay.
He stands out on the corner from the subway, pretty much with the Final Call, their official newspaper. And I was just walking by one morning with my shades on and shorts and heading to the subway. He goes, "Oh, brother Wire, Brother Mazone." And so I'm, and I'm thinking, oh shit, now it's gonna. These guys are not gonna be happy.
It's going down.
These guys are not gonna be happy.
Loved it though, right?
He did. I didn't, and that's my ignorance because I didn't think they got to watch TV like that, or certainly not,
Right.
Network TV like that. And and so every time I see him, he's like, "Assalamu alaikum," and he's like, "Yo, brother, how you doing? Tell me about this brother."
Do you say alaikum salam, or do you just kind of wave and go, hey?
Now I go. One time I went alaikum salam because it kind of took me back. For, I was like, oh yeah, that's the response to it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, you represented. I thought, you played a character, and you represent him as a strong character, but a pretty honest guy. And even though you were in that line of work,
in the game,
murdering people,
right.
Sure.
that was just. It was so great though, the way that he shoots you, and you just won't go out groveling. You just won't. It's amazing how different I am from all of these characters. I just would have groveled.
Are you creeped out how much he knows about The Wire?
Really, yeah.
The other guys that come in here, they're like, "Whoa, man, I like doing The Wire," but
Sometimes they get the scene orders wrong. I'm like, no, that's when you were doing this.
he's arguing like, "No, that was in season."
Whoa,
He goes,
okay.
Who'd you say to somebody? No,
I was
that was
wrong
season
with-
3.
I was
not
wrong
4.
with Michael K. Williams. I thought he did something in season 1, but he was right. It was season 2.
Right.
And
But he argued the point. No, you're
Jamie-
mistaken. I know you were in The Wire, but I'm telling you, I know.
Jamie Hector was wrong though. He thought something happened after a poker game, and I'm like, no, that's when you lost the money. And he's like, oh yeah, you're right. So sometimes
Well, yeah. Probably, yeah. You guys who are fans know more about it than
Michael, what do you
No, we do.
do between The Wire and the Book of Mormon?
I just did a lot of guest star stuff and other. Well, not a lot. I mean, I did Law and Orders, and I did Bored to Death.
what did you? I was on one episode of that too. What did you? I was in last season.
I played the colonic hygienist. I played, I was the guy who gave Zach Galifianakis.
A colonic?
Yeah.
Oh
the
wow,
colonic.
that's great.
The character's name I think was Yusef.
Okay, what season was that?
That was the first season.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first season. And then I did a few episodes of Damages before they got moved off to direct television.
Wait, that's Glenn Close's show.
Glenn Close.
We had her in recently.
She was promoting that and a
Really
charity.
cool. Yeah.
What Damages is still on, but
It's still on, but they were they're no longer on FX. They were sold off to DirecTV, so they're on their network now.
oh, I didn't know DirecTV had a network.
Yeah, they did. Remember Friday Night Lights? It left NBC, and DirecTV picked it up and ran it, and then it was able to come back to network TV.
Oh wow! So is that like I guess? Is that like the area in the airport where they send you to de-ice? Like, where you're not on the runway to take off, but you're not back at the gate either.
I guess that's it.
And then you get the call for Book of Mormon. Wow.
I know.
Did you know this thing was going to be a hit?
I knew it would be successful. I didn't know it was going to be the biggest thing of the season. Certainly, I didn't know it was going to blow up like that. But I did think it was going to be successful. I didn't even think I'd be in it. Honestly.
I'm sorry, Mike. When you read the, because I don't want to give away what his first song is, just because it tells too much. But let's just say,
That's a great song.
what is the name of the song?
Hasadiga Ibowai.
Okay, Hasidi. Now, is that what you had to sing in the audition?
Yeah. It went, but it was called something else.
Right.
It was a different African phrase before then. So yeah, I had to sing that.
And when, as you're reading it, are you realizing like these lyrics are actually going?
Oh, I
into-
couldn't stop laughing. I was sitting out when they first gave it to me because they're really nervous about it. They were like, "We understand if maybe you want to read it a little bit. We understand it's not for everybody, and we can but if you'll just look at it." And I remember I took it out, and you could just hear me howling around the corner.
good.
It was like, "You are not going to say this. You are not going to say this."
You have, I think.
We don't want to give it away.
No,
right?
no,
Okay.
because it's just
It's such a great moment in the show.
Yeah, I would say Michael has the first jaw-dropping moment of the show. The first jaw dropping,
To say the least.
and it's, but it just works. I can't believe the stuff that you guys get away with in that show.
I don't believe we get away with that stuff. I really thought that.
And on Broadway.
And I thought there'd be, for a while I would leave through the lobby because I thought people would be out there ready to beat me to a pulp, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked that there haven't been more protests.
The first
why I got a question maybe for Jimmy as well. Why do you think it's so accepting? Because it's pretty rough and edgy stuff at times, and it's on Broadway. And it's a hit musical, and people are accepting this material.
I think people accept certain social parody and religious parody from certain areas. Stand-ups more feel like they're hearing our real opinion, and they feel like they can confront us on that. South Park has almost been so accepted as parody.
Right.
You almost look like an asshole criticizing them.
Right.
And I think Matt and Trey being attached to this, there is always the argument, you know what you're in for. These guys did fucking South Park.
Right.
So I think that's a big reason.
Well, we're talking about,
and it's new.
Yeah,
it's not like anything else.
but we're talking about baby fucking.
Yeah, there's
Which is
baby.
amazing. If you think about it, I'm sure just saying that right now, people went,
That has been the subject of that is broached. Yes,
and it works.
it works.
It's
Well,
hilarious.
come on, people been telling dead baby jokes forever. So
They have
it's,
just not on Broadway in a musical form, just standing ovations.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting
But
at.
again, it's not a musical based on a movie. It's not based on somebody's songbook. It's totally original, and Broadway was starved for something new. It's not a revival.
Right.
When I knew I was seeing a good musical, first of all, it's over 2 hours, and I didn't mind. And I never looked down to see how many songs were left.
See,
I've been to musicals
That's great.
where you're
That's
like,
great.
3 songs in, you're like, how many more?
How
are
many?
these?
I know.
I got 12
I know.
more
I know.
songs to sit through. I didn't do that once. Not a once.
You really feel, and I don't like musicals. I don't.
That's what I'm getting at too. There,
I want to go as far as to say
this is going to help sell the show even
Thank
more.
you.
I'll
Yeah,
go as far
well,
as to say I
well.
despise them.
Yeah.
And this
Ooh.
is the best thing I've seen. Literally, for someone who hates musicals to go to something and love it. I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
Because we had Josh Gad, but the first time I went and saw it, his understudy, I guess, was
Right,
'cause his throat. So I went and saw it again later that week with him. And it is fucking. I can't stop talking about how great it was.
It's a great show.
It's
a great thing.
Brilliant and funny,
Smart.
and it's really smart and
So fucking smart.
great satire. There's callbacks in it. It's brilliantly written. And I went and bought the soundtrack. You guys premiered at number 3. Lady Gaga must want to hang herself. Like she plummeted in the second week, and you guys pop up at number 3.
It's amazing.
Your first week.
Top 10. Yeah, number 3.
Are you a singer?
Yeah,
Oh, so you
but
are.
not
okay.
But you know, I don't.
Well, you obviously got a
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
song in the. But sometimes they train you to sing for some of these shows, right?
yeah,
No,
they
I'm
do.
serious.
They do. No, most of that. Well, all
But
the guys
you're-
who are leads are pretty much
You
trained
got a
singers.
singing
Yeah,
background.
yeah,
Yeah. So is your background in plays or in acting?
It's
or both.
It's
Musical
in
theater.
plays. It's not in musical theater. No, it was just I just happened to have a good voice. I grew up in a house full of singers.
Wait, this is your first.
No, it's not the first Broadway
Musical?
This is
Okay.
the third Broadway musical. I've done maybe 3 or 4 other musicals off Broadway or regionally, like that. But no, my training was pretty much classical conservatory training. It wasn't in musical.
And you have some really good. There's some great acting moments between you. I think her name is Nikki James.
Nikki M. James.
Nikki M. James.
Tony Award-winning Nikki.
She
M.
did
James.
win, right? She was
She absolutely.
Yeah, she
won.
did.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
She was great.
It won 9. It's like I've never raved about a musical. Do you know how much fun this is to rave about a musical? Because people always talk about musicals. I've never wanted to see them.
It almost made me watch the Tonys. Almost. I knew the Tonys were on. I'm like,
come
I might
on,
have to
come
watch
on.
the Tonys this
We
year.
need the ratings. You got to watch. Everybody, you got to watch.
I almost watched.
It was a good broadcast this
'Cause
year.
We felt like we knew Josh Gad after he spent some time with us. I'm like, I think I might have to watch to see if he's going to win.
He's a great guy.
And he was great.
Hysterical.
And funny. But it's like when you're watching this, it's like so many things I've seen. You're going, this is so good. Please don't blow it. Please don't fuck it up. Like you just don't want it to get ruined by something cheesy.
Right.
And then it's over, and everybody stands, and you're like, ugh, they didn't blow it.
Right.
They didn't. They didn't. I mean, and a lot of that, you know, they were writing to the last minute. To
Really?
the very, very last minute.
So do you guys get standing ovations every show?
So far, knock on
So
wood.
far, yeah, I can't picture it.
Knock on wood.
We saw it, and Chevy Chase was in 2 rows in front of me, and he was to the right of Opie. And it was funny watching him react
He was
After I didn't watch him during the show, but after
he was all in.
he's like a child.
He was completely all in. He came back after
Yeah.
the show, and he hung out on stage with us.
Oh,
for
really?
A good 15, 20 minutes. He couldn't stop going on.
He
about it.
was the first to stand the
Yeah.
night we were there. He couldn't wait to get up and give you guys a standing.
He was just
ovation.
jumping and clapping and like throwing his. It was like watching a child react to something they liked. It was great.
Yeah, it blows your mind, and you look out, and Jim Carrey was the same way. You know, he lost his mind over it, and he started sending us orchids and candy and shit later, and then. Who else? People lose their mind. Quentin Tarantino was losing it the entire show. Because normally I don't see people out in the house because I can't, but until about the end. But all of a sudden I kept seeing this head bobbing and this person just laughing, you know, like in convulsions.
Does that play with your
That's
mind, though?
Quentin Tarantino.
Right.
It has to
Losing
play with
his
your mind.
Yeah.
When
it
all of a
does.
sudden you
well,
catch-
but that's why I don't look out. That's why I kind of try to
don't wanna
stay
know
in the
who's
scene.
out.
I don't want to know. But it happens by curtain call, you can see. And sometimes the word filters back and you go, what? Nancy Pelosi?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Harry Reid?
You've had some impressive. Josh Gad said one night Nicholson was there.
Nick J. Yeah, he sent us like cake or something like
Oh, really?
that. He sent us something. No, he sent us a case of Veuve Clicquot, something like that.
What is that, liquor?
Yeah, champagne. He sent us champagne after. Yeah, Glenn Close, we spoke about her. She was there the other night, Meryl Streep. Justin Timberlake, Cameron Diaz has been twice, Demi Moore, Ashton Kutcher. It just goes on, and it's kind of insane.
It really is.
It's like all of Hollywood.
That's
Rachel
pretty
Weisz,
cool.
Daniel Craig.
Who made you the most nervous when you knew they were going to be there?
Oh, I didn't know ahead of time, so it really didn't bother me. I just worried that, Reverend Al Sharpton was going to come and get really, really pissed.
Sharpton? Are you kidding me?
I give you a talking to.
He kicked Mormonism in the balls because of the way they viewed black people. He would probably love it, and that's addressed too. That's addressed in the play. It's like, wow, you forgot about that. 1978, it all kind of changed.
So I was waiting for the shoe to drop. It's like, okay, God, Sharpton is going to come. He's really going to kick asses about this.
Sharpton would love it.
How long are you going to be in the musical, you think?
Well, I'm contracted for the year. I mean, my contract ends in March, and then we'll see from there.
Who's the Mormon? The guy who might run for president, conservative. Or he's going to run for president. Mitt Romney.
Yeah.
I wondered, because there will be eventually a touring company, and like, how would Mormons react to it? Because it's harsh, but I mean, it's it's kind of. I think it's kind of giving a good beating to religion in general, and
Right.
I wonder if how would it play in Salt Lake, if it would be well received.
I don't know. It may not. It may not. We've had some former Mormons. I think in the workshops I've done with it, even in this show, there've been former Mormons in it, and they're cool. Some of their brothers and sisters who are still Mormons weren't too pleased with it.
Right.
They're a little nervous about it. But a lot of older Mormons, a lot of older former Mormons love it. They've come 2 or 3 times to see it, and they dig it. They understand it. They're trying to be impartial about it as much as they can. They say, well, okay, we understand this, and we see this, and we see this. And I think the Mormon religion establishment is starting to embrace the show more because it's taken away that cult status.
Right.
We all think that they just marry and have babies and have 10 or 12 wives. So if anything, the show is bringing them mainstream.
And it makes
them less scary.
I'm sorry, Mike. It makes them seem like the hierarchy a little annoying, but it makes average Mormons seem like nice people.
Yeah,
it doesn't
nice,
make them look like
regular people.
dickheads. It makes them look like nice guys who are a little naive about certain things, but meaning well.
You're right. And I think the Mormon establishment is picking that up. That's what they're getting from it.
Do you have a favorite moment in the play? Like if you had to, if you could be an audience member. I mean, there's so many amazing moments.
They're amazing moments, but I just find Man Up cracks me up. That's all.
Man Up is
That's
great.
the one that Josh does at the end of Act 1, the kind of mock, rock shit, and that just cracks me up when Josh starts singing that. What did Jesus do?
Right.
He crawled up on that cross and stuck it out.
Yeah, took it on the
chin. Took it on the chin.
Me and Jimmy,
that's awesome.
We go back and forth with that. Turn it off.
We're obsessed.
We're doing it in our regular lives now to each other. Turn it off.
That one moment. Who's the guy who's fighting being gay in the play? What's his name?
That would be Elder McKinley, played by Rory O'Malley.
Fucking hilarious.
Isn't he?
Oh, that
With the whole turn it off.
Yeah.
No.
What did he say? You're getting gay thoughts like every day. Turn it off. He does this thing where
Just find the box that's gay and
He's
crush
trying
it.
to
crush it. He screams.
He's trying to convince himself he's not gay. And we got to give this little thing away so people pick up on it. And then there's a scene where maybe people will have to pack and leave. And he comes through the stage with his pink luggage. Oh, my God.
I know.
A great callback that I hope everyone picks up on.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people will pick it.
They do. Okay,
Oh,
good.
they do.
All right, good.
They-
Because some of those subtle things, you wonder if
They
everyone is
get it.
picking up on it.
No. They get it.
The guy fighting being gay is also great. There's so many great. I got like a little watching Nikki M. James sing. You can't help but get like a little like choked up. It's like, fuck, am I gonna cry during this? It's embarrassing. It's a comedy. She's great.
She's the heart of the show. She's the heart of the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. She involved with anybody?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I had like I really did. I kind of liked it. I was like, watched her twice. I was like, she's very
sexy.
talented. She's in tremendous shape.
Really
There's no
sexy.
reason she would like me at all. But now I'm kind of happy.
You don't know. You don't know.
You do.
You never know.
She's
Yeah.
involved, and but nothing lasts forever.
I like that.
Give her a call. Bring her in.
He's trying to give her some encouragement. Like, hey, look, things could fall apart as they do.
Yeah, they could
Go
fall
back
apart
and
with
tell
that
her we're
guy.
nice, and she should
I'm
do
going
our
to tell
show.
her that. I'm going to tell her she needs to do your show.
We would love to have
would
some people-
love to meet
We
her.
want more Book of Mormon guys.
We'd love to have her. Love to have. Oh, was Andrew? His name is.
Andrew. Yeah.
There's a couple other guys too. We'd love to have the guy who played the doctor, the guy who played Buttfuck Naked. But you know what? That's real. I mean, a lot of African warlords take these bizarre names that are considered
It does.
profanity in other
the
places.
only thing that was different that these guys, I think, was there was a general butt naked.
Oh, really?
And so they put fucking in the middle of it, but there was
Buttfucking Naked, right?
But there was a general, I believe, called Butt Naked.
Yeah, they take. I don't know what the purpose of taking that name was. Maybe they knew what it translated to or whatever. But there was something that was very true about that.
Yeah, that was another last minute thing that came in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they dug up and found that. Of course, how could they not?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
How could they not use it?
It's just another thing that you can't believe is being said on a Broadway stage. That's it's like watching.
That's okay. The audience is sitting there want to know.
But dude, it's 70-year-old women are
in
laughing.
shock. That's what's amazing. Yeah, I'm in there. All right, 70 and 80-year-old women in the second row who are just like want to make sure they catch everything.
Good.
Who are having
Cosby
the best time.
Translates to everybody's side. Guys that are clean. Robin Williams. You see 30-year-olds and 60-year-olds.
Right.
But nothing that has the content of this I've ever seen get laughs from everybody, and it's universal.
Everybody. Little kids, to watch their faces sometimes.
Yeah, hearing the words.
The jaw drop.
Do they warn people when they're coming in?
Yeah. They let them know.
some
And we
warnings.
tell them, warn, you have to know. You have to know. Warn your kids. They don't suggest it for kids, but some people.
I was walking
Bring the
by
kids.
the theater the other night, and that line. There's a line every night. People hoping to get in because
Cancellations.
this thing is sold out through I don't even know the
September or
rest,
something?
almost the rest of the year at this point.
Yeah.
So they wait online hoping someone doesn't show up and they could get in.
And you can get tickets or you could try to get tickets at bookofmormonbroadway.com. It's one word, bookofmormonbroadway.com. And it's the only thing I can think of that I've seen that I heard so much hype about that was actually better than I thought it would be. Like, I was worried it would let me down, and it was better than people had said it was. Oh, man. And I can't recommend it high enough. It's fucking... Colin saw it before I did. He goes, it's fucking brilliant. And it really is. It's just... I've not heard one bad word about it from anybody.
I know you want to see the original guys, but they should just get another cast and I don't know, knock on the door of Sister Act and say, "Hey, we're taking over your theater for Book of Mormon 2 or something."
Well, on the road,
Imagine having 2 shows.
Well, yeah, it'll be
probably
on
could.
eventually. So you'll have another cast, and hopefully they'll open up companies in other places.
And that's what they do, right?
Well, it's funny you should mention that because the night you went and Josh wasn't there, tell him the story of the old woman. It's pretty funny.
Jason, the guy's name is the guy who's under Josh. He's
The understudy.
Jared.
Yeah, Jared
Okay.
Gertner.
He they announced, and I didn't know what Josh Gad was. So they say the name tonight. The part of Elder Cunningham we played by, and this woman next to, I was next to a 60-year-old woman and her 30-year-old daughter, and she goes, "Ah, this blows. This blows. She was fucking miserable. I couldn't believe she was saying, this blows. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm sure he'll be fine. She's like, this blows. I was so happy she was disappointed. But she loved the play. She loved it.
Because he did a great job as the understudy, Jimmy told
But I said,
told
this
me,
guy's
right?
great. Like, I remember as the break came, the intermission came, I'm like, this is great. The guy's really good. And she goes, yeah, but but it blows. Because you want to see the guy nominated for the Tony. Oh, it's been a big trip into New York, spoiled by the news. But she loved it. Blows. Oh, she was fucking.
Okay.
She was
She
hot
spent
under
a lot
the
of
collar.
money. I know. She spent a lot of money.
But you know what?
She
She'll be
wanted to
back.
see
She'll be
Josh.
back to see Josh's version.
She will, and she loved it. It wasn't like she didn't laugh or enjoy it.
Right.
She gave in to the fact that it wasn't going to be the guy. Like
Right.
the what was written in the play just won her over, and she
Did the
couldn't.
rest of the theater hear her yell it?
I don't know if they did because the music started.
Yeah.
She was really angry though. It was so funny. I've never heard this blows from anybody over 40.
Classic.
So I guess are we done, right? The show is we done for the day?
Yeah, we'll figure it out after the break, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because we're supposed to leave at 9 o'clock today, but we
We didn't want to leave.
Well, we
Thank
wanted
you.
you.
With Michael
no.
Potts going in today.
Thank you. Thank
He plays.
you.
What is the name of your character?
Mafala Hatimbi.
Okay, there's no way I was going to pull that out.
no way.
Mafala Hatimbi.
And he's one of the leads in Book of Mormon and has a tremendous role.
He's great.
For anyone that's Wire fans like we are, he was Brother Muzone, but go see him in this Book of Mormon Broadway.com. You've been hearing us talk about
He's here
it.
just for us because they can't get tickets, Jimmy.
I know.
We brought him
They
in.
can
just-
try.
We brought him in just for us.
I think some tickets opened up in like August of 2012 or something. I heard a friend of mine emailed said a block of tickets.
But you know
opened
what?
up.
You might as well get on the list because people do get
gotta.
in that aren't supposed to get in. And for everyone that doesn't get in, there's 10 people that bought tickets and don't show up, or hopefully stalled out in the Lincoln Tunnel.
E-Rock wants me to play track 4. I don't think we should.
What is track 4?
It's the big song. I don't
No.
think, I don't think we should
No,
do
you
that.
can't, E-Rock. Even though it's great, it's you don't want to.
We don't do spoilers.
Nah,
anymore.
you don't want- you
we
just
used
want
to
people-
spoil the crap out of stuff for people.
Okay, yeah, don't do it.
No, you don't
We don't
want
do
to.
that anymore,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
Michael.
no.
We
Man,
turned
Frank
over.
Bobby,
We turned
they-
over a new leaf.
Just
here.
go
Yeah,
see
good,
it.
good. They don't want. Yeah, they wouldn't want you to spoil it.
Enjoy it.
Don't worry, we're not gonna do it.
Go see it and enjoy it. We would love to play Michael's song, but it's you should just go see it. And
Yeah,
believe
you need
me.
to have the experience.
Yeah,
Exactly,
You need
Michael.
to
It
be
was-
surprised by
it took me off guard, so you wanted to take everybody else off
Yeah,
guard.
it's a pleasure. Michael Potts.
My pleasure.
everyone,
Thank you.
From the
Thank
Book of
you.
Mormon. You want to promote anything else? Any side stuff? You're all good.
No, I'm all good.
He's
I'm
all
all
good.
good. I think they'd really be pissed at me if I tried.
Okay.
Well, you're tremendous, man. You're really great actor and great singer, and I loved what you did.
Thank you. Thank you.
Michael
Appreciate
Potts,
it.
everyone. So Michael Potts was cool. We're still here, by the way. We're live. You liked Michael there, Jimmy?
I really liked him a lot. He was very engaging, and he seemed to embrace both roles that I loved him in, which is great.
Thanks for correcting me in front of him.
For what, about what?
He was asking about all the characters from The Wire that have been in here.
Oh, you said Doty, right?
Yeah, and you
Said
had to make
Bodie?
sure that you corrected me in front
Nah,
of him.
but I had to,
And now
'cause-
I feel like an idiot.
I had to say Bodie because
And I know it was Bodie.
I didn't want you to say Doty again.
because it just sounded
Yeah,
horrible.
It had to be corrected. You said Doty.
to the guy, one of the guys. Yeah, we haven't had Doty in yet.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm a real fucking piece of work.
That's right. You just panic a little. You get nervous.
We got the Book of Mormon guys outside the studio.
Yeah, I'd say the
And
four
girl.
main, four of the main.
Oh, and the girl. Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. I didn't realize
three
she
out
was
of the,
coming today.
Four
I'm
of the
so
five
psyched.
main leads, I think, are here.
Wow. Hey, guys. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
How are you? Oh, wow.
Come on in.
How you doing? Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Josh, good to see you again, brother.
How you doing?
Someone could sit in the fun chair and the couch and just make yourself at home.
And in the studio, it's Andrew Rannells, is how you say it? That's right. Okay, Rannells and Rory O'Malley, Josh Gad, and Nikki M. James, who I'd say you are four of the five most important people in. Without Michael Potts, I mean, I'd say that.
Well,
was
you
right.
guys have always been obsessed with Michael Potts. So.
Yeah, I know. When I found out he was brother
We got him in.
Zone, I
Because
kinda-
Did you get him in?
Oh yeah. He came in after
After you
did.
came in, we're like, you know what? After Josh left, we booked him.
He said he told me he's like they got me on the guys that they wanted to talk a Book of Mormon, but they really only wanted to talk about the Wire.
It really was. We were like, hey, Book of Mormon's great. All right, now to the business at hand. But I'm a complete fan of all of you. It's amazing how good. I've never seen a musical before. I don't like musicals. Yours is fucking incredible.
Good.
Thank you.
Maybe they're all incredible musicals.
Maybe
if you've never gone before.
No, I never thought of that.
This is a pretty I don't know. This is a very
Mamma Mia
traditional
is
musical.
just like our show.
Mamma Mia.
Literally exactly. the
Michael's
same.
Mamma Mia, Cats, Book of Mormon are the three most traditional musicals on Broadway.
Do you know how disappointing another musical is going to be if I go to see it and they're just fucking using like proper language and no one's being fucking
Edgy.
Oh, it's going to stink.
Only come and see our show then.
Yeah.
Nikki, you got the
He
Emmy,
has.
right?
That's all he's doing.
Tony.
No,
I mean the Tony. I'm sorry.
She
I'm
won
sorry.
an
I'm
Emmy
sorry.
too.
too.
As
She won an
well.
Emmy.
Are they
We're
giving those
doing
away
a
too?
TV movie
Last
version.
night I got congratulated on winning an Oscar, and I was like, I've never even
I
been in a
know.
movie. Thank you.
Well, congratulations on the Tony, of
Thank
course.
you,
That's
yeah.
amazing. Anybody else get?
Weren't you all nominated?
No, we
Yeah,
were
we're
all
all
nominated,
nominated.
but it doesn't count as much.
Oh, that must be awkward.
Yeah,
Although
it is.
people
It's like,
still
yeah,
think-
we were nominated.
And what's
Someone
really
got it.
awkward is she always holds it up when we walk into the theater.
She's literally got it with her right now.
I
It's in her
carried it
bag.
around with me. I had them build a special pocket in my costume so I could wear it on
would
stage.
do
Yeah,
that.
they could all look like when they're all standing behind you, they can see it.
Sure.
Exactly.
So we don't forget.
How did you guys not win? I can't comprehend. And again, I don't know what else is out there, but I can't comprehend how somebody got more votes. You were great, by the way.
Wow.
I don't watch the Tonys. I saw your. I saw your performance was fucking. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, who knows? Who knows how those things.
How annoyed were you when you didn't win? I mean, I love this.
I was actually relieved because you were sitting there for like 3.5 hours and really hungry and like hot and like kind of
And they wouldn't
just
give us any
getting like
water.
Josh
upset. You could
actually-
take water to the seat. It was very strange.
Josh brought in a plastic bag with goodies in it,
Nice.
candy, and we were all
You
like,
know where my
"Oh, that's
brain is."
so trashy, Josh." And by hour 3, I was like, "Josh, you got any more of that stuff?
What you got in that bag? What do you got?
Give me some of them Slim Jims."
Did you really bring Slim Jims in a
I
bag?
didn't
That
bring
would have been
Slim
amazing.
Jims, but, I brought pretty disgusting food in there. But you know what? It was very smart of me because by the end of it, everybody really was paying with sexual favors for goods, and so it was really good for me. It worked out well.
Why would there no? How come you can't bring water to the seat at the Tonys?
Because then I think they want people, like when the camera sort of pans the crowd, you got a bunch of people like drinking. Well, I
Who
don't
cares
know.
if someone's drinking water?
That's why things like the Golden Globes are like, you watch this, they're all just like liquored up
Wasted.
as hell.
just
because
hanging
it's
out at the
like-
table.
Yeah, they just sit at a
Why can't
table
we just be
drinking
drunk at a
booze.
thing?
They're all fucked up, trying to get them
Yeah.
I can't wait
stumbling
to
over
go
each
to the
other.
No. Well, that happened. There was the Drama Desk Awards. They tried to do like that, and they had like booze for everybody. And by the time our categories came around, I was wasted. They didn't really give you food, but like I think I drank like
were doing
whatever they would put in
That's
front.
smart.
We did shots.
Did we do a shot of tequila? I think
Yeah,
we did.
just like, and then I was like, and then there was a moment where I was like, oh fuck, if my name gets called, where I'm screwed because I'm just gonna, hey,
You can have like a Guns N' Roses MTV Music
knocking
Awards
falling
moment. Yeah.
down, knocking shit over. That would not be good.
Nobody would be surprised though. That's the advantage of doing the show you do. Is if you probably curse, nobody would be surprised because the show is definitely.
I guess
Yeah.
although we
We're
weirdly
supposed
get
to be
called
filthy
out.
people.
Yeah.
We weirdly get called out
Josh
for it
is
though. Yeah, well, Josh is just.
I'm just disgusting.
It's
I'm a
true.
disgusting human.
I would think you want work, after this
I know.
at some point also, so you can't just be a complete slob in real life.
Well,
Yeah.
Josh has built a career on that. So
By the way, Rory, we're obsessed on this show with your moment in Turn It Off.
oh,
We do it out of context.
We
We're just
never.
like, turn
No
it
one
off.
in the audience knows why we do it,
Yeah.
but there's nothing
Right.
better to me than turn it off. There's nothing that makes me happier than that little hand across the neck. Turn it off. Oh my God, is that great?
After we saw it, we're in a cab just doing it over
It's
and over
all we were
again.
doing to each other in a cab, which was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
Not that the rest of you weren't great, but there was that one moment that really got us. It was
be honest.
hilarious.
We're both idiots. We're going to take one moment and just talk about it.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
That was the moment. Rather
good,
be with a man to turn it off.
She sung her ass off. Holy
Yeah, you
man.
are Nick, people get kind of choked up watching you because
Wow.
the songs are really brilliant and funny, and they're some of the stuff. is so, I'm not going to say harsh in a nasty way, but language wise, it takes you off guard.
Absolutely.
And then your stuff is just like, oh, like it kind of, yeah, oh yeah, that is what's happening over there.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I get to be the sweeter side, right? Of the flip side of the coin.
Yeah.
Which is fun, which is great and fun, and I'm appreciative of it. But I sometimes wish I got to say like some body jokes and stuff, and really outlandish. It's not that easy to be the straight man when you're working with like these hilarious.
Yes, but that's why you won the Oscar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is why.
And an Emmy too.
It had nothing to do with the cleavage either.
The
I'm
outfit.
like, why does this girl have such low cut dresses?
She is a sexy villager.
She's fantastic.
Absolutely.
But this is what a delusional ass I am. When Josh came in, I'm like, was she single? Like even if you were, like, let's be honest, you're around people who are in shape. This is not the route she'd go. Is it?
I don't know. I'd have to see your wallet too, right? Is that
You're talking my language.
An honest girl.
At least she's direct.
Oh God, I
See,
love
she's
that.
really acting up there when she's playing that sweetheart.
We did an interview the other day, and the first question the woman asked me was, "So how difficult is it to be nice?" or something like that. And I was like, "Are you implying that I'm not nice?"
Yes.
Yes,
that's what
As
she's
a matter of
implying.
fact.
But you are really sweet in that. You come off as very innocent, and there's a very funny moment where certain naive thoughts are revealed by other. I can't say enough
It's
about the
really
show. So you don't want to give
amazing.
away the jokes. That's why we don't play the songs on the show, because every song kind of catches you off guard.
And the problem is you can't get a ticket for this thing.
no.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? Are you
That's
guys
a-
going to
that's
extend
a big
or-
Tell us
problem.
how to get one, because we have trouble too. Yeah.
No, it's a problem where we sit because we're trying to tell everyone how great this show is, and then they're trying to get tickets and they're having a tough time. That's why I
Yeah.
say it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a good problem to have.
It's a
Obviously.
great problem. I mean, we
Yeah.
sold. We were lucky that we sold for, I don't know technically until when, but they do some,
Now
like,
and forever.
they do some tricky things where like every once in a while like a new block of tickets
Yeah.
will be like discovered and released if you have like an American Express
It's like the
card,
Dead
I
Sea
think is
Scrolls.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Every
couple
once
of
in a while
months they
there's,
discover
like-
new.
That's so corporate,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But you know, there are tickets available for 2013 if you're really interested. So.
It's probably, you know what, you're probably not far off, because you can't get tickets. The wait line for this is, I was
Well,
so
we-
happy
yeah.
to walk past all the
crazy.
scum because I had a ticket.
You're
So
privileged.
nice.
I mean,
You're a
I walked
fancy
past
man.
the theater on my way here, and there was probably like 10 people outside waiting for tickets for
Really?
tonight. Yeah, for standing room. Because if you get to the theater early, you can wait for the standing room
It's first
line.
come, first serve, yeah.
And they do a lottery for the front row, and then there's also a cancellation line. I mean, there's people who
There are ways,
yeah.
and if you can see it by yourself, there's that's the best way. Go online and get a single ticket.
Hopefully you don't have friends.
I love when a show like that just really just becomes very popular, and it's pretty much by word of mouth.
Totally.
And some of these other shows that they just hype bomb.
Some of these other shows.
But it's been
Some of these other shows.
It's kind of been the brilliance of the marketing team too, because as far as I know, it hasn't been done before. That the less is more approach, where people don't see anything from our show, they don't see any numbers, they don't hear any music generally, and so there is this almost mystery surrounding it.
The last show that was like that, Starlight Express.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
The skaters. That's
Roller,
right.
roller skating. It's a musical about trains. The fuck? Are you kidding me? I remember as a kid watching that commercial. Even as a kid, I'm just like, what? Trains? Really?
Well, what's so
Thought this
great
up.
about our show is that people who have never come to see musicals are coming to see it and loving it, and that's not just good for those people. It's good for our industry to say, hey, if we try to do something different and completely original, maybe a whole new audience will show up.
That's to me what was amazing, just as a stand-up, watching people in their 50s and people that would find me repulsive on stage, and to see what they had constructed to get these people to laugh at. Like, if you said any of those things out of context, they would hate you.
Yeah.
But the fact is, you've almost cornered them, and now they can't do anything but laugh at it. It's fucking amazing, the things that you guys say that these people go
It's pretty
with.
crazy. Like, it's super confrontational, actually. And, I have of the 4 people in this room who do the show, I have the unique pleasure of being part of 2 of the most, sort of in-your-face numbers. There's the one where it's like expletive you God, right? And then
The welcome to Uganda.
welcome to the welcome to Uganda here in Africa. And these are the and I remember the first night doing that in front of an audience because we didn't do an out of town run. We only had done invited rehearsals. I remember being totally nervous about how the audience would react, and you can feel them sort of like fall back in their seats a little bit and then look around at each other. And when they realize that it's okay, and then they go for it. Yeah. And it takes a minute. And they catch up with you, right? So at first they're like a little shocked, and then by the end of the number, they're on board. But it is really confrontational, and a lot of those stuff is like direct address. So we're looking right at you and saying like, this is what we're doing. Like, either get on this train or you're going to be pretty disappointed by the end of the show.
That's exactly. You know what?
Yeah.
It's almost like it's so completely not apologetic, and it hits you so hard so fast. It's almost like, well, if this is exactly what it's going to be, so if you don't like it, fucking leave, because it's going to get ugly.
Because there's a line outside waiting for your seat. That's why you do it.
We should have a line for walkouts. Two people walked out. You two can come in now.
Have you guys had any? I'm sure you've had, like, you probably don't notice if one or two people leave, but have you
Literally
had any?
a handful. I mean, no more than a handful,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it is not. I mean, I think we were all geared up for like it to be
Protests
super
and,
shocking, and it wasn't. Although it is nice, like even yesterday we had two women, sort of like in the third row, right in the center, who could not wait to get out of the theater.
Oh, really?
They looked so pissed and so.
They left while we were bowing.
They left while we were bowing, and I was sort of pleased to see that actually, because it's like, well, it turns out it is like people were like, it's not that
badass as we
offensive.
thought it was.
It's not that. So we feel like I think I am sort of.
But I
starting to
love
lose.
that. I love like the first act where the most offensive stuff takes place. They're like, "This is disgusting." We'll just stay through the second act.
Yeah, but
we'll
they
come
stay.
back after intermission, but then we have to leave at the very end. What's the
We're
point
gonna
of
make our
that?
statement in the last
We're
10
gonna
seconds.
when they're bowing, that's when we'll
That's
get
when
them.
we'll go.
We'll make our statement and exit during the standing ovation. That's smart.
That's what happened.
You know what's been really
Very dramatic.
uncomfortable is lately there's been like
Children?
little children in the
Yeah.
front.
Oh, yeah.
But not only little children who sing every fucking lyric in the show along with us. And it's so disturbing because you see like a 6-year-old mouthing these disgusting words
adorable.
with you. You're like, God, this is terrible.
But speaking of that, who's obsessed with toddlers and tiaras?
Oh, right.
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not missed an episode.
It's the
just
craziest.
Despicable moms and children that I cannot get it. I laugh my ass off when they start
They're
crying,
amazing.
when they take headers.
Oh my god! I know when they fall off the stage, that's always best. When
It's
they just have, like, a one
hilarious.
cutaway of, like, a
My
That one
favorite
girl
is-
that fell off the chair on her, she just face planted.
Yeah.
Like, this is great.
My favorite is the mother of the 15-month-old child who's like, she's really gonna have to step up her game. I'm like, she doesn't walk.
It's a blob. They're just bouncing in their
She
arms
can barely control her
with
head.
step up her
whore
game.
makeup on. The
Except
whore
for-
makeup.
Yes.
And press on nails, 15 months
Yeah.
old.
But what about
this
the
is
male
a glitz.
contestants?
This is a glitz pageant. So we're going to have to really go all out
You're really a big
and
fan.
get her the fake eyelashes and everything. Oh, please. I'm a huge fan
By the way,
of that.
I think you guys watch it for a lot different reasons than he does.
Thank you, Jimmy. That has to be said. Thank you, Jimmy.
I like when they really have to shake it up at the glitz portion.
But what about the male contestant Brock? Who's like he won everything because he was the only boy.
The only boy
and
there.
the contestant.
Yeah.
And actually, his mom, I was like, she's a hero because she was like, you know what? This is when he feels the most happiest and when he's the most himself,
Yeah,
when he's dancing on that stage.
When he's on stage.
But so depressing that
love
when
that.
they pan to that audience and it's just like an empty Holiday Inn ballroom.
It really is.
Just like full light and folding chairs.
One
no one's
creep in the
there.
back.
There is a
Yeah.
creep just
That
sitting
wandered
there.
in.
Bathrobe. And it's the saddest, and you're like, why? It's not even like a full. Like a
No,
lot of
because the
people
only
there to
people in the
watch.
audience are the parents of the other contestants.
Angry fathers.
Where is this? I have to watch
Angry
this.
fathers,
Angry fathers
yeah.
and some perv.
What is it
Yeah.
about?
It's on TLC.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
TLC.
this.
Yeah.
You see the one with that Mackenzie girl?
She's
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
she's my
great.
favorite. With
I
that
want a
smoker's voice.
crayon.
Like the voice of a 20-year-old.
She's been
Oh, that's the one that was crying and
Yeah, yeah,
misbehaving?
yeah.
I
She's
hate
crying.
Mackenzie.
I need my nini.
Yeah.
She's screaming.
Nene is a hard-working lady.
She's hilarious. Yeah, she sounds like she's 90 years old.
Smoking. She's had
I don't
some
know.
hard-
There is something about that show that is both horrific and so entertaining at the same time.
I love all things reality TV, though.
Hoarders,
so.
we also really enjoy.
Hoarders is
huge
great.
fans of
The
Hoarders.
rat
I don't-
hoarder.
Oh,
Did you see
God.
that rat
Yeah.
hoarder? I'll never.
We were a little bummed out by that
episode.
episode because we were wishing it was going to be like city rats. Not the pet store rats.
Yeah.
But besides that, it was a
Domesticated,
sick episode.
I like the
Yeah,
disgusting. I like
Yeah.
disgusting shit more than just clutter.
Yeah.
Like I like that when they open up the fridge and there's a piece of pork in there from the 70s.
What about the woman who was storing her urine in jars?
Yeah, in jars.
Well, you
That
have
was
to.
Or
disgusting
the
enough for me.
staircase full of shit.
Yeah,
In bags.
It's just in
adult
bags,
diapers.
adult diapers.
Oh.
And all I can say, we've had some of the counselors on the show,
Really? Oh.
and we say, why don't you just smack them in the face?
Seriously.
You give them 10 minutes to grab their shit and then burn the house down. and they she actually got a reasonable answer. She said, you know what? Everyone in their life is telling them that that's what they want to do and that's what they should do. She goes, we're just taking another approach because that never
Hasn't
works.
worked.
Tough shit.
But I'd be like, all right, look, we're going to let the crew set up. Let's go out to lunch. And take them out to lunch and come back to just a smoldering pile.
See, I say you set the place on fire and make them get out.
Crawling over their own
Grab
shit.
what they can. Yeah.
It could be a new game show.
Yeah, try to
get
get
out
out. Like, our old fat ass couldn't make it out. Yeah, that's a shame.
Sorry, Mary.
You guys aren't sympathetic to those people, are you? You're not sympathetic to them, right?
No.
To the people who hoard?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, good.
I actually I think being a New Yorker and when you have such a limited amount of space where you live, you take that space to be so precious and to see people have these houses and just fill it up like a landfill. It's
Giant
like
houses with just
ridiculous
shit
to me.
everywhere.
For
Yeah.
plastic spoons.
I mean,
really?
I could
I
could move in the middle of the night.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like I guess I'm too empathetic. I do. But I'm just like, what happened in her life that makes her feel like she needs? I get like that.
Well, I can't stand when they're trying to clean the house out. They know that either the kids are being taken away or the house is going to be taken away, and they're looking at one little thing, going, "Oh, I have to make a decision," and it amounts to 1/1 billionth of what's in this house, and they're taking much too much time to decide on
The
it.
state will take
Agreed.
your
Throw it away.
You watch Obsessed? The show Obsessed?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
believe
yeah,
in that. I
yeah.
think
They've only done
How
it.
do you have time to watch all that? I'm really sitting here
DVR.
very
DVR.
jealous,
man.
You got
We don't
DVR
have a
everything.
child.
I know.
That
That's the key.
Intervention's another
Intervention,
one.
I love
where-
that.
I love
Love watching that.
TV shows. That's-
Although at this
yeah.
point, it's like, who the hell is walking into that hotel room not knowing what's going on?
Exactly.
Who
Yeah.
believes they're making a documentary about addiction?
Yeah.
You're gonna, like,
That
let
doesn't
you
end that
follow-
way.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
they're
not like
always
here's some more
crackheads.
drugs.
Yeah.
Maybe they're giving him.
They must be
drugs.
on some great
Or
drugs.
maybe they just don't
Still
pay
believe
their
that
cable
shit.
bill.
Yeah, so they can't watch. Yeah, obviously they wouldn't have cable because they're spending all the money on
Why the hell
drugs.
would
Yeah.
You
Is
know,
that an intervention show?
someone's thinking.
Yeah, we're assuming a dope shooter is up on all the local programs.
Hello, Files, could you come?
We just learned something today. We learned why
We did.
that
We
show
did
exists.
learn.
What time do you have to get up? Because I watch you guys and I'm like, what time do you go to? I'm an insomniac. Like I literally haven't slept in probably 2. I just can't sleep. What time do you go to bed to get up in the morning?
I mean, if we don't have it, we were just talking about this. If we don't have a matinee, like yesterday we did a matinee. I mean,
Even if we do have matinee.
we'll sleep until. I mean, what were we saying? Like
10.
I got up in
10,
time
11,
to watch The View
What
at
time do you
11.
guys go to bed?
2.
2.
Yeah. You can't shut down. After you do, especially after you do 2 shows, you're exhausted in between shows. But then there's like the sick cosmic joke where after the second show, when you should be able to sleep,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, now I'm ready to start a 3rd show. Like there's no reason for it.
That's when we
You're all
drink.
wound up.
Yeah, that's how you wind down.
That's
Pills.
Listen.
Too soon.
Last time you were in, I said we were talking about Chevy Chase. I sat right
Yeah.
behind him at one of the shows.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
And so I was at Comic-Con doing. This is what a self-centered phony ass I am. I was at Comic-Con interviewing Joel McHale, and the whole cast of Community was in the room. So Chevy walks by, and I grab him and I go, "Hey, we interviewed Josh Gad from the Book of Mormon, and those guys were so happy you were there." And he didn't want to stop and talk to me because he goes, "Oh, I love that show." And he's talking about how great it was. He goes, "Yeah, I went back," and I was like, "Oh, good. Can I take a picture with you?" And he just deflated because he realized the whole discussion had been a ruse to get a photo. So I used your success to get a photo of the man who wanted to blow me off.
That he absolutely did not want to take a photo.
Nothing. and you saw it on his face. He was like, "Oh, you fuck!" Like you
got
thought
me.
this was a real moment, but you roped
get it,
me in.
though?
Oh, of course I did.
Nice.
Of course I did. He wanted to throw his coffee in my face.
Well, he should
Okay,
have.
people. I've heard tell that a few Mormon missionaries are using us to get into people's doors.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Someone, a cast member said a cousin of theirs called and said these boys knocked and rang my doorbell and said, "We're from. You may have heard. We're from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. You may have heard of us from our musical on Broadway, The Book of Mormon."
Our
something
musical.
like that.
Well, I found
Our
it very
musical.
interesting that the day after we won the Tony, they launched that Mormon.org campaign. I was like, wow, this is good.
They're opportunists. That's smart.
Have you guys
For
gotten
Mitt
flack?
Romney.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any shit from the church, or no?
No.
Well, they've been like kind of vaguely supportive. I don't want to say supportive, but they've sort of given us a pass. I think they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna like stage any protests or anything.
Even though it's making fun of a lot of stuff, it really does make at least the Mormons. To me, it makes them look slightly naive about certain things, but it makes them look compassionate. It doesn't make them look like nasty or evil people.
No, we're not. And no one was like setting out to make fun of Mormons for. I mean,
Wow.
it's not like a 2.5 hour Mormon bashing, but no, I think at best we make them look naive, but still good people.
But your character is terrific too, because you start off one way, like you're just this idealistic guy, and then you just kind of realize, he's a bit of a self-centered ass. He's a bit of a guy who's kind of wrapped up in doing things so he looks good. It was just really, I didn't know you could do so much character development in a musical.
You oftentimes cannot. We're very fortunate with this one.
You guys all have a lot of experience in Broadway. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Or on Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I sound like a guy who doesn't know Broadway when I said
No.
in Broadway?
In Broadway.
No, yeah, we've all been fortunate to be like kind of kicking around for a while, and this is obviously the sort of biggest opportunity I think we've all had professionally. But yeah, it's nice that we've all sort of been like working and kind of crawling
We all
around.
know how lucky we are
Yeah,
to be a part of
absolutely.
something like this. Everyone is so grateful to show up to work every day, and that's great no matter where you work. But we're really lucky.
Well, you guys also, it's like the cast member of the Wire. Like they have the respect of their peers. I did a shoot with one of the guys from the Wire, and every other actor on the set, all they wanted to do was talk to this guy who had been in the Wire. I mean, Ted Danson was there. All these, they wanted nothing to do with me. They just wanted to talk to Dominic because he had been in that. And you guys are going to have that for the rest of your careers. You're going to be.
We do. A lot of people compare us to The Wire, actually.
Except there's a few more murders in your
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's
we
more
do
violent.
At least one murder. No, it is true. We do get. I think our community, the theater community in New York, is both in awe of sort of what we're doing with this ticket selling business is crazy, and that's not something that happens a lot. And then that we're doing it and doing a show that is both great and we all think is really innovative and new, and we had some leeway. We created these characters. We're really lucky to have been created these characters from the ground up, and we put our stamp on them. So we're not doing anyone else's show in that way, which is really a lucky thing.
But as a comic, you watch that and you go like, it is encouraging because you see this stuff that you don't think people can get away with.
In the mainstream.
In the mainstream,
Right.
and they're getting away with it on Broadway, and it's fucking murdering. I mean, I've seen the show twice. Not that I would love another ticket, I mean, despite my effort to promote. But no, it's like it's really encouraging to see like there is a way to do anything you want to do as on stage, any content you want to get over. There's a way to sell
Well,
it.
especially when you're telling a story, they earn every single moment, I think, and these characters are rich. And, like when you're telling that story and all of a sudden you get to the end, which is one of our most offensive, quote unquote, songs, the audience knows exactly what is being said up on that stage. They've gone with us on that whole journey. So they aren't like, oh, this is, completely gratuitous or anything. They're with us on that journey. So
There's a
they earn it.
sarcasm in some of this stuff too, like where they're talking about just the conditions in Africa. It's about what would you say, missionaries that go to Africa, Mormon missionaries, and you can't deny the truth. in what's being said. It's like, oh yeah, it really is a miserable environment.
Yeah, and also I think like it's funny because people say like, do you feel offended? You know, as a black actress, do you feel offended about the way
You're a black actress?
I am.
I just thought you played one.
That's amazing.
I spent a lot of time in the tanning bed.
That would be a funny revelation that you're actually Irish and you're just really fucking good.
Don't tell anyone.
Now we understand why you won the Tony. That's amazing.
Was that movie from the 80s when the guy takes the pills to go to Harvard?
Yeah, Soul Man.
That's what
Oh God, was
no,
that
but
the
people
worst
are like,
black
"Are you
guy?
offended?" And I said, "Well,
So offensive.
what it really is illuminating, which if you can get there, is the first world's idea of what the third world is like. The sort of arrogance that we can have as developed nations about the ways in which we can help these, poor, unfortunate, sort of hungry Africans, and the naivete of like what the reality of what these people's existence is, and so I think the joke is actually flipped around on the audience, and I hope they get it. But even if they don't get it, that's the thing that's really great. Even if they don't get that second layer, they'll still think it's pretty funny anyway. You don't have to be like...
If you don't get the deeper meaning, hey, the song's catchy.
Well, what's amazing is what you were saying also about the fact that it is, you get away with murder and you get away with some of the funniest material ever. And Rory talking about the story, but along the 4 years of workshopping this thing, I think some really funny stuff was left on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Really funny stuff. Even songs that were perfect and hysterical. And it's a testament to their craft that they knew that the story was the most important thing.
Right.
And anything that serviced the story stayed, and anything that didn't went. And at the expense of, I think, some pretty hysterical stuff along the way, too.
We'll do Book of Mormon 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Book of Mormon deleted tracks one night
Electric.
after the bows.
Is there ever going to be
The
like
heretic.
Is there ever going to be like a DVD of it once it's done? Are you guys going to go on the road with it, or they'll get a different cast on the road? How many questions am I going to ask at once? Jesus Christ!
Yes, no, maybe.
I'm an asshole.
Yes, no, and maybe.
No, I mean, yes, they've announced a tour, so there will be a tour next July.
Probably with a different cast.
So I mean, and then in terms of filming it, I don't. That's. I mean,
You can go to
that's
Lincoln Center and watch
Yeah,
it.
they recorded
Lincoln
it
Center records
for
every Broadway
posterity.
show, and they already did ours.
Yeah.
So you can just go there and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I
You
think you
have
have to
a
schedule
reason.
it.
You have to
Yeah.
schedule it.
That's kind
They
of
make
cool.
you jump through some hoops, but yeah.
Yeah. it's
So now that
cool.
you've seen a Broadway show, you can go there and watch all the Broadway shows.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
And see what else floats your boat.
None of them are gonna, because I couldn't, like I heard the person I talked to right before I went, I already had tickets. I talked to Colin Quinn. I'm like, how was it? He goes, it was fucking brilliant. So I knew it was gonna be funny, but I can't believe I enjoyed it as much as I did. And you've destroyed other musicals for me. I know you have. I'm not going to enjoy other
Trey
musicals.
and Matt will just have to write another musical specifically for you to
Look
come
at Bobby
again.
Lopez.
because this, it's like I don't think I could have more fun watching a Broadway play.
Well, then you've
wanna
never
go
seen
see-
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor.
Oh,
yes.
what's the other one?
Beauty and the Beast? You want to go see that?
Beauty and the Beast.
Me and you?
Little Beauty and the Beast.
Little Mermaid?
I mean, I would
What do you
go.
want?
Why not? I would go just to spend
I love
time.
naming every Disney show that's closed. None of the
I
ones
know.
are.
None of them are actually open. Just closed ones. Lion King. Okay.
Trying to be nice today.
Lion King.
Yeah.
Lion King.
You can go see Bobby Lopez's other show, Avenue Q. That's
Yeah,
I heard that was good.
yeah,
That's
great.
Yeah, you'll like that.
And I saw the Motherfucker and the Hat. That was a non-musical with Chris
Yeah.
Rock. I thought was very good.
As long as there are curse words, you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just like
all right.
salty language. It makes me feel cool.
We'll make you a list.
And dangerous.
I also love when Rory, when you get up and you go, I'm all better now. It fucking makes me so happy. Because you're obviously not all better.
Yes.
That's the fucking, it's such a great role.
Yeah.
And by the way, me just like singing one of your lines at you is like me as someone coming up and doing one of my jokes to me. And if you want to spit in my face, nobody would fault you for it. I really am an asshole.
Please, I'm
I'm
honored.
doing everything I hate as an audience member. I'm a fucking audience member. I hate myself.
Fanboy.
And so you were all on the ground floor of this? Like you said, like all of you guys kind of were there from the beginning?
Yeah.
In different, we joined
yeah.
at different sort of levels in the different stages in the game. Josh and Andrew have been doing the show for as long as
Rory.
Josh and Rory.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry. What's your name again? Which one are you? So many white people, I can't keep them track.
Yeah, Josh and I have been for like 4
4
years
years,
when
yeah.
it was half a show.
It was half a show. It ended with, the first act ended with Man Up and no chorus whatsoever supporting me. So it was just my tepid voice going, Man Up, over and over. And then it ended with, Man Up. That was the end of it.
That was the end
and
of
then,
the whole
the
show.
lights came up on the theater, and we were like, all right, well, hopefully this will be a Broadway musical. It was so weird. And then they found Nikki for the second workshop.
Just on the street.
On the street.
street.
She was
Walking
hooking. And they
story of Broadway-
determined, you
it's a
know what,
story
we
of
want to get
Broadway
you out of
dreams.
this sad existence. And so she just suddenly changed the game completely because it became so honest. And then over the next few years, it was really, it started to become a struggle. They kept recasting Price, and it just never fit. It never worked out the way I think that they had imagined it, and everybody was great. But then, literally, like right a year before we were going to open, they were like, we need to find the right guy, and they had auditions, and they found Andrew.
I was also hooking.
Different kind.
And
You completed us, Andrew.
yeah,
I did.
and then
Yes.
the rest is history.
Were you in anybody else in any shows of note on Broadway?
I was in Jersey Boys.
Oh, shit, okay.
And you would like that. There's a lot of cursing in that, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Joe Pesci character.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
And Hairspray. I did Hairspray. You would probably not like that.
Probably
No,
not.
Yeah.
I heard Rent was
Well-
great. Like I never saw that, but that was one I would have seen. I would see. There's another one out now. I would see.
Wicked?
No, Wicked.
Jerusalem?
Yeah, Jerusalem. I heard is good.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's
he's
great.
Mark
I mean, Mark Rylance, who won the Tony, is like
Was he
one of the
really
best
great though?
actors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's unbelievable.
I haven't seen him. I'd love
He's
to shit
surreal.
all over him, but I can't because he's apparently good. But I kind of in defense of you guys. It annoys
really
me.
good.
That's
Yeah.
my
Oh,
favorite
well, he
show.
won in the other categories, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
okay.
that's-
And then gave away his Tony, which I love.
Did he really?
Yeah, you know you're good
Yeah.
when you can give away your awards. When you're like, you know what, I don't need this. I'm going to win 5.
But is that a
guess
spur of the
so.
moment thing though? Like I mean, you're on your way out, like why the fuck did I do that? You felt in the moment.
Can I have that back?
I'm an
please?
idiot. I shouldn't have done that. So I guess we're showing over.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my God.
shit.
Let's
Look at
get the
the
plugs
time.
out for everybody. Otto, of course. This is Otto, a brilliant comedian who is just enjoying the. Otto and George.
Otto.
Will be
Otto.
this Saturday, 7 o'clock, Starland Ballroom in Saraville with the great John Velby. You can go and follow Otto on Twitter. It's Otto and George. Myself, ironically, will be in Utah the 19th and 20th at
Nice.
Wise Guys Comedy
Mormon
Club.
country.
Yeah. And although when I think of Mormon country, I think more of Belladonna. Great porn star who was spent some time in Utah. And of course, the Book of Mormon is just brilliant. I mean, it really is a fucking. It's the first thing I've seen that really lived up to the hype. Because whenever you hear so much hype, it's never as good as they say it's going to be. And I fucking loved it.
Absolutely.
Can I ask you one thing? I would never. Could you just turn it off, please? We just get.
Turn it off.
That's exactly that's it.
Now we got that for our
You are a fanboy.
I do. I really am. If we had another hour, I'd ask them all to do a couple things. Look, could you just do that one scene where he's baptized?
Don't forget the pink luggage too.
Oh,
Which is just
fucking
classic.
dude, I'm all better now.
He's walking around stage with his pink luggage.
Oh,
It is just a great show. Are you guys promoting anything else? Because obviously, Book of Mormon doesn't need to be promoted. Anything, any little side thing or nothing?
Well,
You good?
I mean, I'll plug my web series as always. I have a web series on mydamnchannel.com called GG, and it's pretty funny. Check it out.
Gigi is hilarious.
Thank you.
What's your web channel?
Huh?
What's your web channel? Like, how do you get to it?
It's you go to mydamnchannel.com or you go to YouTube and type in GG All American.
All right, thank you, Josh, Rory, Nikki, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks,
You're-
guys.
You're in a real work of
Otto.
art.
I got to see this thing.
It's fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah, we need to take it for Otto. That's why he was quiet.
2013, January 2013. We'll set you up. We'll hook you up.
Take
What are
that,
you doing-
Otto.
What are you doing a year
open.
from next year?
You make an impression, obviously. Wait in line. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
What are you guys talking about? It's after Opie Anthony Live.
Yeah, Book of Mormon. We just had. I have an audition for something. Not the Book of Mormon.
You're auditioning for the Book of Mormon?
I am, yes, for
What are you auditioning for?
Mickey James's part.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yes.
I mean, now she's got the Tony. She's going to be moving on to other
Moving
things.
on, I feel inspired.
Yeah, this is great.
How great were they? They were fun to talk to. They're all nice down there. It's almost like they don't. It's almost like they don't know what a great masterpiece they're in. You know what I mean?
Or that they don't, like, this is the biggest play in the world right now.
Yeah.
And they're just, oh, yeah, we're just doing our job. We're just in the play.
Yeah, if it's like talking to like cast members of like Goodfellas or The Godfather before the movie came out.
Yeah.
Or The Exorcist. You know what I mean? It's
Before
like
they realize they're in something iconic. And it is what it is because like Josh Gad said the first time he was in here, all the celebrities that go. This is one of those things that like even people who are in show business admit, this is the best.
It is, and they're all nice people, and they're fun to talk to, man. I enjoyed them.
Did you see it twice or once?
Twice, and I'm going to go again. I would absolutely see it a third time.
Wow.
I mean, because again, the first time the jokes catch you off guard, the second time you know it's coming, but it doesn't matter. It's still funny, and the music is still good.
Travis was looking at the website, and he said that there are no tickets to that thing.
January is the first available tickets. But again, American Express occasionally will open some. That happens sometimes. They buy the tickets and then release them somehow,
I walk by the Book of Mormon theater every morning because my parking lot is past there. And every single morning, before 5 o'clock, there are people lined up, sleeping outside that theater, trying to get the cancellation tickets. They're there at, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Nikki James is really hot. Like, I'm really attracted to her. She's absolutely not.
Attracted to you?
No, not at all.
It's not mutual.
No.
Whatsoever.
No.
There was,
no, thank you. All right, guys, I got to go because I have to be...
Good luck on your audition.
Well, Jim, as they say in the business, break a leg.
Well, that's my big comeback.
It's okay. Your mind is on the audition right now.
No, it's not. I'm just I haven't slept at all. I was up playing chess with friends.
Is it a good audition or is it a whatever audition?
It's a very, very... it's a good one. It's for a film, so...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what? I'll see you guys.
All this talk of plays and movies, it's all so exciting to be around this.
Sam.
Yeah, Eric?
When you're leaving, do you ever see... It's not even the people with tickets. That huge crowd of people waiting for anything that the cops have to kind of regulate traffic on 49th Street?
Yeah, every day.
They have barriers up, and the cops are just waving cars through. And
they start lining up before 4 a.m.
And then I think across the street from that is Chicago.
Yes.
Where there's hardly anybody waiting online.
Well, Chicago's been there forever, and it's like every other month they have a different celebrity just trying to drum up some kind of interest. Although I will say this, ever since they moved the Saturday show, Special Delivery, to 8 to 10 p.m., we get out earlier, so I get out of here the same time on Saturday that the Broadway plays are getting out.
Yeah.
Chicago is always packed. Like, when they let people out, they always crowd that street, so you can't say anything about Chicago.
No, I'm not saying that
but yeah,
they don't get a crowd, but I'm saying earlier in the day.
Yeah, Book of Mormon is ridiculous.
Book of Mormon is actually blocking traffic with people waiting.
There's no other play on Broadway that has people lined up outside the theater. I almost said movie theater. Outside the theater at 4 o'clock in the morning. Before, like, they sleep there. Yesterday, I was walking by and... Now, first of all, there's always a couple people that I see there like every day. They're obviously scalpers. But there was one guy who obviously didn't exactly know how to rough it because everybody sits on like, whatever, little fold-out chairs waiting for the ticket window to open. And the ticket window doesn't open until the afternoon, so they're there for a long time. One guy actually brought an air mattress and had his bed sheets on it and was like sleeping on the sidewalk on his giant air mattress with bed sheets and a pillow and a pillowcase. As if it was his room.
How do the police not do anything about that? Like,
Well,
I understand
I mean, people
it's
line
not
up-
like a homeless guy that's bothering people or something, but how do they just allow you to live right there on the sidewalk?
Because as long as you, like, people line up for stuff like that all the time, whether it's, Gaga doing the Today Show or whatever. It's like, it happens all the time. It just happens to be that at Book of Mormon, it happens every day.
People do. And Mitt Romney is, first off, I think they don't like him because he's Mormon.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, especially with Middle America Christians. They're going to be like, "Hey, fuck this guy."
So they can hate black people, but obviously they can be Christians. God loves them.
Yeah,
you can still be a Christian. I think they don't know what a Mormon is, and they don't dig it.
Yeah, they don't know anything about the history of
magic underwear. What is that?
Yeah, magic underwear, and the it's not an old enough religion.
No.
Did you see the Book of Mormon?
No, but I keep.
Oh, DL.
It's fucking.
You can't
Call
get
your
in.
It's a
I know.
masterpiece.
I asked
It really is
Roland a couple
masterpiece,
times
yeah.
for tickets,
Call
and
your
he's
people,
giving me
DL.
nothing.
They'll
can
get
get
you a
in.
seat.
What?
Yeah.
They'll get
Just
you a
pay
seat.
for him. If you got to pay for him, but you can get in. You guys can get in.
Yeah, it's always sold out like
Yeah.
weeks in a row.
It's
I've never really even been to a play. I don't.
I hate musicals. I despise
DL,
them.
go.
It's
Really?
great. Yeah,
You'll love it.
I gotta see it then.
They have kid fucking jokes.
Really?
it's really good.
And it works.
It's
I
really
love
dark,
it.
and it's really. You ever watch The Wire?
Yeah.
Brother Muzona's in it.
Yeah.
He's
Really?
yes.
Yeah.
See, Michael Potts. Yeah, he
Brother
sings.
Muzon was great.
I didn't know it was him till after, because he's not the guy. He doesn't have glasses on. He plays. He's one of the leads.
Yeah.
I'm like, he looked. It drove
What
me
is it
nuts.
about? Is this Mormons for real?
Mormon missionaries
They just make fun of the religion.
that go to Africa. It tells you how Mormonism started, or whatever it's called, started. And then these two guys go to Africa to try to recruit these very, very, very poor villagers to become Mormons, and it's a musical. And on the surface, that's selling it like that. There's nothing I wanted to see less.
Right.
But we had a couple of them coming in. I'm like, let me go see it. And because it was Matt and Trey from South Park, I'm like, those guys are kind of dark, and they're very dark. So I knew
Kind of.
Yeah. I kind of
like you were kind of dark. Yeah,
they're slightly creepy, but it was brilliant, man. It's fucking.
I gotta see it.
Brilliant and funny. It really is, and it's not. There's nothing cheesy about it, and it makes sense. But it's not like the typical attack on religion where you're like, all right, we got it, predictable. They humanize Mormons, but they also make fun of it. It's really fucking brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
What is the basis? Like, all I know is like up until the late 70s, they believed it was a sin to be black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was it.
That sin.
1978 is when they turned the corner on black people, and I don't know what.
But here's the government. They basically, you can't keep having exemption as a religion if you're excluding people. That's
Right,
is that what
right,
it was?
right.
Yeah. And my problem with that is, you still, if you really believe what you're saying, then the government can't make you change it. Right. You still always believe that.
Right.
So my problem is that I know that they're doing what they have to do to kind of keep a religious status, but they still feel, if you believe from inception that it was a sin to be black, and that the only way a black person can get to heaven is if a white person vouched for them, and they still would have to be slaves in heaven. They believe that.
Do they really say that?
They really believe that. Now, why would you change just because the government says you
no
can't
black
have a
people are
tax?
voting for Romney.
Right. You can't just because you can't have just basically you can't call yourself a religion and enjoy the status of a religion if people are excluded. And so we're going to, you change for that reason. You still believe.
Well, DL, how else would heaven be for white people?
That is true.
You just described heaven. What's wrong with that?
Look, I just fucking recruited half the South.
You know what? That's why it's
Where do we sign up?
That's
why
why
be a Mormon
Sharpton,
today.
Remember Sharpton blasted it, and everyone was annoyed. But actually, looking back, I kind of agree with Sharpton on that. One thing I'll ever agree on Al Sharpton on was when he blasted someone for being a Mormon. Something he smashed their religion. It's like, I kind of get it.
Mormon.
Yeah.
Who? Oh, is it?
And I get it. I live in L.A. Calabasas, the Moore Park, Thousand Oaks. There are a lot of Mormons. I just don't understand how it is that you can actually believe up until 1978. We ain't talking about
78's disco.
right. Like definitely Romney's children were raised part of their life believing that black people couldn't get to heaven.
How are you supposed to stop sinning?
Yeah.
It's like,
now,
wait
what's
a
the
minute.
point?
Yeah, what's the
like what is the incentive for me to I get to have it get to I live an exemplary life, and then my reward is to drive the Osmonds around. What the one bad up. If I hear this song one more goddamn time, like what is the and so I like and it's just like you kind of know these things, and I think that most people just think that that's like kind of they don't know what that is. And so I think the South, it's Jesus said it, I believe it, and that's it.
You want to talk to a Mormon?
Yeah, I never talked to a Mormon before.
I think. Hey, Mitch.
Are
you a
Mitch?
Mormon?
No, not a Mormon.
Piece
I
of
saw the
shit.
show the other night, and one of the funniest jokes was they said in 1978 God changed his mind and said it was okay to be black.
God changed
his mind.
Wait, what did you
No,
say?
he's saying that's what the play said.
In the Book of Mormon?
Yeah, so
the guy
they
sings
acknowledge
it.
this. He sings it. He goes,
1978, God changed his mind
mind.
about black people. Yeah, it's a really great.
But it's the government that did it.
Yeah, you got to go, DL, to this.
Yeah, I do now.
I'm telling you.
It's very, very funny.
I don't like musicals at all. And usually when you go to this, you start looking how many songs are left. Not once did I do that.
No.
Really?
It was amazing.
Yeah,
and it's a long play musical too, right?
2 hours?
2 hours.
Yeah, with an intermission.
But it flies by, man.
I couldn't
it's
believe.
funny.
Hilarious.
As a comic,
I
you
laughed out
gotta
loud
go.
alone on a Wednesday afternoon watching.
well.
I went to a matinee.
Yeah.
And believe me, I had no idea because I fucking loathe musicals.
Right, I've never. I
No.
took the kids to Lion King.
I hate all of them.
Yeah.
But this is an adult musical, and it's funny and it's really smart.
Everybody's talking about how great it is.
Yeah, and it's like you never want to buy it and go, yeah, it is as good as everyone said, but it really was. It
and
was
it's funny and acerbic and just
really. I bought a musical soundtrack.
All right,
on
don't
iTunes.
Yeah, Jimmy,
I bought the
all right.
fucking
Don't admit
soundtrack.
that. Don't admit that.
I enjoy
Don't
it.
admit that.
I saw Book of Mormon. Anyone see Book of Mormon?
We all
Yeah,
did.
They
Loved it.
Fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Loved
Did it?
Amazing.
This is what it did to me, and I would love to find out if you guys reacted the same way. Creative people, I think, tend to always be like, I dare you. Because, you know, if you write or create for a living, you're just like, all right, well, I know I've seen every fucking trick. Let me see your trick. I'm sitting in the front watching that, like my arms crossed. First minute of that play, when they do the kind of frozen scene, and I'm like, oh, if it's going to be this triptych shit the whole time, this got a fucking Tony. I was like, fucking goddamn it. 30, 45 seconds, arms crossed, and I'm like, you're not getting in. By the moment they fucking drop and jump into, like, drop the triptych, go into hello, you're melting. The arms drop, you know, and suddenly you're just like, oh my God, this is wonderful. This is amazing. Somebody cracked the code. To me, is my favorite thing that anyone has ever made in the history of mankind.
Wow.
It's
Bridges,
a work of
fucking
art.
islands. It doesn't matter. It is a fucking masterpiece. And I mean, some people look at me and say, like, would you stop talking about it? Like, you see something that good, you just want to be like, oh my God, you want to pass it on?
It's fucking, it is a masterpiece. I saw it twice in the same week. It's
I saw it twice
fantastic.
as well. I flew fucking back to New York to see
Just
it,
to
man.
see it again.
Took my kid. I was just like, I'd come back for a meeting, of course, and I'd been telling my kid about it and singing the songs and shit, because a lot of cursing in the songs, like, oh, fuck the baby, and the kid's like, what? So I said, hey, man, I'm going back to New York. You want to take a ride with me, and we'll fucking go see Book of Mormon? She was like, shit, yeah. So I went back like a week and a half later. And I was supposed to go Saturday. I bought tickets for my brother and his husband were coming up. And I said, come see Book of Mormon. Because when I was watching, I was like, my brother would love this. It's so gay friendly. It's crazy. It's humane. It's human friendly. That's the beautiful thing about that show, is like, it offends everybody and at the same time leaves space for anybody's fucking belief. It is... It's a wonder, a thing of wonder. You watch it work with the precision of a fucking open Swiss watch, and you're just like, my hat's off to you. By the end of that show, I sit there going, fuck it, I quit. You know, what's the point, man? Like,
but it's encouraging that they worked for 3 years on it. They didn't just fucking bang it out.
Yes.
3 years they worked.
Oh, my God.
And it fucking shits all over Mormonism, and in a way it does, and it kind of vindicates them as, like, very human. And you know, you saw it.
I loved it,
and they're
man.
very fucking, they're not mean people. They're well-intentioned people, and it's like, it's hard to hate them after that.
It's like, while I wouldn't even go so far as to say they shit on Mormonism. They never cross that line. They present it with a kind of wry smile, but they're never just like, this is horseshit. But at the same time, the indication is just like, not. Although we're talking about Mormonism here, this goes for every religion across the board. It is, aside from being brilliantly funny and fucking sing-along wonderful, and it's a fucking flat-out full-blown show, right? It's not like, it's no joke, fucking dancing, tapping, fucking singing and whatnot. It's a really wonderful story about religion. Like, you watch this thing and you're like, oh my God, this is the story of fucking religion. Like, none of it's fucking...
Jimmy and I love the turn it off.
That's right here.
Turn it off.
Oh God, it's so fucking
We had
good.
them in. We had a bunch of those guys in, and that's the only time
Like
we
Andrew Reynolds and Josh
Reynolds
Gad.
was in, and Gad was in, and fucking Michael Potts, and fucking. Did you? Are you
I got
a Wire
geeky
fan
for
or
a
no?
fucking cast.
Are you a Wire fan?
yeah.
So I didn't know he was fucking. You know, Michael Potts was in The Wire
as
Brother Mazzone.
That's Brother Mazzone?
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Oh my God, now I'm thinking about it because I was talking to him backstage and I'm looking at him and and I'm sitting there going like, well, it must be because, you know, he's the guy that was like, Joseph Smith, do not fuck up, baby.
Yeah.
So immediately I'm looking at him going, you're famous because I just watched you do that fucking thing that made me laugh. But now that you said it, I'm putting glasses on him in my head. It is fucking Brother Mazzone. Holy shit.
You can go online. There's
there he is.
It's Michael Potts. There's one performance of it online. It's from the Tonys, and it's Andrew Reynolds and the guy who played the fucking. I believe.
I believe it. General butt fucking naked.
Fucking naked. Yeah. And, it's really good. I believe it's for the Tonys, and it's really a fucking. You can just get a sense of the vibe.
Oh, it is. It's a good indicator. I watched that. You become a nerd for things that you're kind of into, and you start looking them up and whatnot. And it's true. That is like the only real clip you could see.
So,
this dude's fucking amazing.
He's awesome.
Andrew Reynolds.
Yeah.
And he looks like a little plastic toy in this play. He's so perfect with his hair.
To be you cannot just believe.
Jump to the end. Jump to when he with the warlords there. It's the moment in the play where the dude is. Hold on one second. Go back a little bit. a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Hold on, pause right there. Moment in the show where the dude is like, it's of any musical, of Disney movie where the hero's like, I know my quest and shit. So he's figuring out what he's gonna do, and he is essentially goes to the camp of the warlord, the Ugandan warlord, who's forcing castration on women in the village, and killing circumcision, shooting people in the fucking face, and he's going to go convert him to Mormonism. And the whole song, as you hear, is like that. It's like, I believe, and he's talking about the things he believes, and then there's always this like weird Mormon belief where you're like, is that what they believe? And when it gets to this line, this is like a crescendo of that entire song in terms of like Mormon belief. He busts into the general's camp to sing. Go ahead.
General, we have an intruder. He just walked right into camp. I believe.
Pointing guns at him. Yeah, they're all pointing guns at him.
Listen to the general. It's not the best part of this fucking song. All of a sudden, this dude's singing, belting it out. Then cuts in. He's just like, "What the fuck is this?" It is like it's unfair to say. It's like, it's like South Park come to life because the boys, who work on that, and also the fellow from Avenue Q did it. It's beyond that. It's.
We loved it. I don't like musicals in general.
I hate musicals.
I
dude.
really don't. Man.
I'm dying to see this again with this cast. And Randall's is amazing. They're all fucking.
When are these guys going away? And
I don't know.
Bringing in the new guys.
This Saturday, what I had tickets for this Saturday was the 1 year anniversary, I think, of the run or something like that.
Oh, that's not that bad. They could do a couple years.
I wonder how long they're going to stick around. They've now starting the touring shows. It starts in Chicago, and then there's one going to L.A. And Josh was on TV, I guess, out in L.A. to announce, hey, Book of Mormon's coming, but they were like, you going? He's like, no, I'm not going to be in it. So he's not in that
They're
one.
the New York cast, right?
Yeah, they're the hardcore originals in New York.
And fucking Nikki, what's her name? Nikki St. James or Nikki?
Oh, God, she's
fucking
awesome.
awesome.
She was in, too. Nice to look at.
She has, she's beautiful, beautiful woman, but what an incredible voice. That song she sings, like, it's hysterical, and it'll make you a little bit sad, bittersweet, the Salt Lake City song. She belts it out like a Disney princess, man. And the song is, it's undercut with wonderful satire and whatnot, because she's singing about like this golden place she'd love to be other than this Ugandan hell she's in, and it's fucking Salt Lake City. And you're like, wow, man, I live like in a world where Salt Lake City exists, and it's not nearly as romanticized in that song. You start thinking like, oh my God, we do live in a place where there are other people who are like, I'll be in the worst part of where you are compared to where I am right now. It's fucking fantastic.
I love Kevin Smith because he spent his whole time talking about Book of Mormon instead of his own book that he's promoting.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Gad.
Yeah.
He's a big star now, this Josh Gad. What's up, Josh?
That's right. Last time I came here, you guys wouldn't give me the time of day. Remember?
Oh, man. Remember? Remember? I remember that.
Oh, you're a theater actor.
Oh, yeah. Right? Oh, the theater. What's that like? Fun?
Let me tell you about this theater actor really fast. Yesterday, me and the wife there are online trying to get tickets for Book of Mormon. I know you passed this, Josh, but let me just share this with you. We want to turn someone in our family onto the Book of Mormon. $800.
Oh, shit.
$800 for tickets. And this wasn't a ticket agency.
Jesus.
This was the box office.
You should have called me. I couldn't help you, but you should have called me.
But they're now going for, I guess, $400 a pop through the box office. That's amazing.
It's still that on stage?
No, the seats were good, but they weren't like holy shit good.
Damn.
How much did you pay to see me though?
Free.
Oh man,
how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel?
Gratis.
That was before
It's
they
actually really depressing.
They got rid of that free shit right after us though. We skated.
Did you really get to see it for free?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were one of the. I mean, because they didn't do that for anyone.
I got to see it 3 times for free. Once because we were interviewing you, and you didn't sing that day because you had something with your throat. So, and I loved it so much. And they're like, "Look, we apologize, Josh, because you're interviewing. Do you want to see it with him in it? We'll have you come back when Josh is in it." I'm like, "Yeah." So I went back again, and I saw it with you in it. Amazing again, 3 or 4 days later. And then someone bought a ticket for me recently, but Andrew's not in it, Michael Potter's not in it, and you're not in it.
How much you want? Because you really did save me money.
I saw.
I mean, I'll take what the equivalent would have been, which would have been about 400. So I'd like that in hard cash.
I got 40.
I'll take it as a down payment to what you owe me. No, it's still. I actually got to see it the other night, which was an out of body experience.
I can imagine. Was that the first time you saw it?
No, it was the first time I saw the Broadway cast. I got to see it on tour. Andrew and I both went to the opening of the LA tour, and it was incredible. But it was really like looking over your body. Like, it's just like, what the hell is happening here?
Did you like the version? I can't imagine how nervous they must have been with you two in the audience. I mean...
No, they did an extraordinary job. It was so cool to see somebody else's interpretation of what I've been playing for a year and a half. And then going back and seeing my cast do it was remarkably weird.
I bet you're just being nice, because that's like saying, "Oh, I enjoy," like your wife starts sleeping with someone else. You look in the window and go, "I enjoyed watching someone else's interpretation of fucking my wife."
But I do.
Okay.
But I do.
Then we're fine.
I think it's great. It gives me ideas. It gives me like, oh, that's what I should have done.
I like what he did with that ass part.
Yeah, I never thought to do that. I didn't know you could physically do that.
Yeah. I never thought to shoe polish my whole body.
It's gotta be strange to see Book of Mormon. How many shows did you end up doing? Did you keep track?
Yeah, I did about 450. I did about 450 performances, and
now that you're not part of it, did it ever get old? Be honest.
Oh, I would have told you while I was doing it, it was getting old. I have like ADD big time. So for me, when I do something for more than a week, I'm like the same thing. I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I doing? This is insanity. But by the end of it, I was really like just kind of checking out a little bit and just being like, oh, God, what? I wonder what I'm going to get after the show. I'm starving right now.
Kind of on autopilot?
Yeah, you tend to get there. And then something happens where you're just like, oh, okay. I totally forgot all my lines because my brain was elsewhere. And you're like, that won't happen again.
Have you done that?
Oh, my God. There was a night.
Oh, shit.
There was a night where I was singing the second act opening, You're Making Things Up Again, Arnold. And there's a line that opens the song. And not only did I forget the line, I forgot the human fucking language. I forgot English. I literally forgot how to speak English. I couldn't come up with anything. They're staring at me. My cast is feeding me the line. The guy in the pit is feeding me the line. And all I heard was, it was like a ringing in my ears. I couldn't hear anything. And I'm like, literally, all I could say was, what the fuck am I supposed to say right now? That's what I said.
You said that?
I said that.
That's great. Oh,
I literally could not, because everybody was like feeding me the line, like, Josh, the line is, and I'm like, I can't hear you.
So what was going on in your mind?
I don't even remember. I was just like, it must have been like, God, it would be really nice if I could take a shit right now. It was like something like that.
Were you so freaked out? Did you go to a doctor to make sure your brain was okay?
Yeah, well, it's just, you can't, like, you do the same thing over and over again that you're like, oh, okay, I can think about whatever right now. It doesn't really matter. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, God. I've done this so many times, but it can just go away like that. So you become very hypersensitive to it.
Did that not happen to anybody, or did everyone go through that?
No, I think it tends to happen to... Andrew went up online. I mean, we all go up online. It's a part of... When you do a show for over a year and a half, which I did, it just becomes a little...
All right. I just saw something. You're obviously here to promote 1600 Penn.
That's right.
You met Obama?
I met Obama.
Holy fuck! How was that?
It was incredible. He's very presidential.
Were you freaked out?
I was very freaked out. He comes up to me and he goes, so it's a pleasure to meet you. And I go, literally, that's all I could say. And he goes, well, how are you today? I said, well, Mr. President, I'm much better now. And I don't know what the fuck the implication of that statement was.
And the Secret Service tackled me.
Was I bad, like giving a tour of the White House? But he was incredible. He was so generous. He gave us about 20 minutes of his time, talked to us about the importance of comedy, especially in light of the fact that the work that he does is so serious, and sometimes it's important to laugh.
I got a second question, because our friend Sway met President Obama.
Yeah.
And he says, you are fully aware that if you do something stupid, you could die in that room.
That's right.
That's Sway's interpretation.
That
He's
is
like,
right.
you see these guys that mean business, and they're not going to fuck around. They will kill you if they have to.
No,
was he lighting cigars with $100 bills and saying, "This is Anthony Cumia's tax money"? And just lighting cigars, handing them around. Have them all, boys. Come on. No? Oh, I
No,
thought he was.
that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Because I heard that was going on in there.
Did you have the awareness though that you had to be on your uber best behavior?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's also a very intimidating man. Like he's just has a very powerful
That's
presence.
racist.
Really? Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. He has a very
That's exactly.
powerful presence, and he's just I love him, and I was just blown away by the fact that he spent so much time with us.
That's so cool.
Very generous.
Did he watch 1600 Pen with you guys? Or
No, he didn't. So he gets up into the screening room. He introduces it and he gives a 10-minute speech. John Lovett, who's one of the writers on our show, used to be a speechwriter for him, and it was basically like he just was razzing him for a good 5 minutes, and then talked about the show a little bit, and then he goes, "So this is the worst impression of Obama of all time, by the way, and I readily admit it." But he goes, "So it was my intention to watch the show today, but turns out I've got something to do." And I just thought that was, of course you have something to do. You probably have.
That's a great excuse to
Yeah,
always
just like,
have.
if that's like in your back
always
pocket.
have. You're not going to question that.
No, if that's in your back pocket, you're good.
No, the leader of the free world probably could come up with something a little more important.
One other question: does he have a sense of humor? Because it doesn't come across as well on TV.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
but
I
in
hear
person,
he put
he's
whoopee
got an
cushions on every one of the
incredibly-
seats in the theater.
What?
Nothing.
He's got an incredible sense of humor, and was, like I said, he was just razzing John, and it was like laugh out loud material. He's great.
Didn't he say his favorite show is Chappelle's show? He loves Chappelle's show.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Chappelle
He's a
is
very
funny.
funny guy. Yeah, he's really funny.
Man, so, okay, you got the new show.
Got the new show.
Now you're working with Bill Pullman.
I am. You remember him from other presidential roles.
Please. Independence Day.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Right.
David, my David. That's my favorite part. It's just Judd Hirsch being not being the stereotypical. I think his part was written by like Goebbels. That was fucking the most stereotypical. My son David saved you. My son David.
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
my
he's
God.
back in the role of the presidency.
Yes.
This time,
Plays a good president.
He plays a great president. You
Yeah.
know, it's once they rebuilt the White House, I think he's much more accountable
Yes,
to make sure it doesn't happen again. And yeah, he's amazing. I mean, the guy is just. You know what's so great about him though is like everybody remembers him from Independence Day, but it's like if you go back and you look at like Spaceballs,
Yes.
Ruthless People, the guy is a genius comedian. He really is brilliantly funny and dry-witted.
Yeah.
And that's the part for us that was so great is that like that he was bringing that kind of comedy juice to.
And you
to
are, yeah, you're the first son.
I'm the first son.
Who was the last first son in the White House?
I'm going to guess Reagan's kid.
Yeah,
Ron Reagan.
Yeah,
Jr.
Ronnie Reagan.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah,
That's probably
'cause-
right.
No, George Bush.
Well,
He had daughters.
like in
George Bush Senior.
George Bush Senior, but like
Had
in the
Jeb
that
and
lived in
George.
the White House. I mean,
I think
like,
that lived in the
yeah,
White
that
House
lived in the White House.
long ago.
Are we talking like?
It's
like
Kennedy,
John
maybe.
John?
Well, John.
Jesus.
Well, what's
Yeah.
that about? Why is
I
it always
just-
daughters?
I know it's weird,
a little
right?
Strange.
It is kind of strange. I never thought about that.
I
Conspiracy.
Yeah, and they're all
Conspiracy.
they're all left-handed
Jesse
too.
Ventura
If you do the
really?
research,
Why?
most presidents are left-handed for some reason.
Oh,
Isn't that interesting? There is some sort of
Who
conspiracy.
was the last
going on.
right-handed president?
Last right-handed president? Probably
Taft?
probably Whitmore from Independence Day.
Whitmore, yes. Whitmore.
I mean,
That's
mostly
Whitmore.
lefties. Doesn't that work a different side of your brain or
Yeah, it
something?
does.
That's probably why.
It does.
It's a pain in the ass.
My
to play
daughter, we
golf,
think,
though.
is left-handed. She's two. She's just started. her
Hail
sec-
to the chief.
and we think she might be the next president
Because she's left-handed.
because she's left-handed.
That's
That's
always a sure sign.
That's all you need. And if you're ambidextrous, forget about it.
Now, you're apparently a problem to the first family.
I am a problem.
Yeah.
Skip he's 7 years in college, didn't graduate. He's started some major problems for his father, and he's not very accountable for his actions, and it causes him some trouble.
The media always
Media's
keeping
always chasing him,
tabs on-
and that's the beauty of the show. The show is essentially a family show about an ordinary family in the most extraordinary bubble imaginable. They live in the White House, got a 24-hour media news cycle following their every move.
Right.
And it's incredible how much of that will change what you do and how you do it. So that's the fun of the show.
Oh, I do recall years ago, even though I am a child of the 80s. I recall the days of Billy Carter, who was just an embarrassment.
I too recall the
Jimmy.
days of Billy Carter.
Yeah, it was an embarrassment to the Carter family, and even back then, and this was before the press really was just on everything 24 hours a day. They did report on some of the wacky hijinks of Billy Carter.
Oh yeah,
He was great.
I can only imagine
Billy
now.
Beer?
Billy had no influence.
He had
in
his
my-
own
in
beer.
my- Yeah,
No influence.
How great is that?
Billy Beer. They named a beer after the president's drunk brother.
I love
think
him.
Jimmy Carter
It's
liked
like that.
love
That is
Billy.
great. Oh, I don't think he liked that.
Nah.
But it is. I mean, it's amazing because you are under the scrutiny of this. And I actually did an interview with Jenna Bush the other day, and it was very cool to just talk to a first child and like.
Is she pretty?
She really is. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's pregnant now.
She married, right? Yeah.
She's pregnant.
Well, I hope she's
have
married.
no
If she's
chance.
pregnant. Jesus.
Yeah.
That'd be
What do we
awkward.
expect? What kind of world do we live in?
So yeah. So it was.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah. So, you didn't no influence from Billy Carter or anything? Is that whole?
There's
thing?
influence. There's influence from everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
You take from everyone.
It runs the gamut of first children and relatives, and I stole a little bit from everybody.
You guys still filming the season?
No, we're done. We
Done.
did 13 episodes, and show airs Thursdays on NBC at 9:30. And yeah, we're really excited. It gets better and better and better. And
Now, who's the
funnier
first
and funnier.
lady?
Jenna Elfman.
Right, Jenna Elfman.
Yes,
of course.
Dharma.
Dharma and
From
Greg.
Dharma and Greg. Greg's not on it.
Exactly.
And she's pretty remarkable.
She's tall, isn't she?
She's beautiful. She's
Yeah?
tall.
She's statuesque.
She's very statuesque.
I like a good statuesque girl.
Yeah. So do I.
Mm-hmm.
She plays my stepmother.
But he really does mean girl.
Stepmother. Oh,
Anthony really
Just
means girl.
Okay,
yes.
now
when he says girl, he means girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you came here for sex.
What was that movie you did a few years ago? It was I can't remember. It was you were so good in it, man.
Thank you.
Your brother got dumped or whatever by a chick.
Love and Other Drugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Love and Other
that
Drugs.
was this guy. I didn't even know. I
A lot of nudity and sex in that film.
Oh.
You were
Cute.
great in
sounds
that,
good.
man.
Really?
Thank
Now I got to
you.
see that
Thank you.
movie.
Thank
Really
you.
good.
If you've always wanted to see my ass,
Well,
now's your chance.
all right.
That,
All right.
that movie showcases it.
Cool.
Was it awkward being nude in a movie?
It's not necessarily awkward being nude. It's awkward wearing one of those socks around your privates, the little cock sock as they call it.
Because it's one of those little anklet baby ones. That's got to be really embarrassing. The little toddler ones. That you can...
Yeah, they give you a little a little baby sock, a little newborn sock. There's a little strap that they put on, or if it's big enough, you just kind of put the sock on like
nice.
Like what's his name did, and you remember who's
the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's
Yeah.
right.
They knew how to wear
out with
socks.
Fuck. Man,
I would
that was
always go
impressive.
for the NBA sock, no matter what.
Would ya?
Oh, yeah.
And then just stuff it.
Well, yeah, whatever I have to do if you're going to be in that
With
position.
marmalade.
Yeah.
Get the biggest fucking sock on set and
That would be
put that
very
on.
good, Jimmy.
Marmalade.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got to point out that you're Steve Wozniak.
I am the Woz.
All right.
Did you
Yeah.
film? That's done, right?
That's done. Opening Sundance. I can show you guys a picture of it. People at home can't see it, but I
Nice.
can show you guys.
That had to be a good experience.
Oh, it was amazing. I got to tell you, Ashton is going to blow. Ashton Kutcher plays Steve Jobs, and he's going to blow a lot of people away. That's a picture of him.
Oh, wow.
Let me see.
A side-by-side
Holy
comparison.
shit.
Which one is
What?
which?
I know.
That's pretty goddamn
I will
good.
go.
right?
The one on the left is him, I think.
The one on the left is him.
That's
But,
pretty
but I mean, that was
That's
almost a complete guess.
very impressive. And then that's me.
Oh,
That's not really me as Wozniak. That's
really
me,
good.
me being an asshole.
That's just you being an asshole. That's hilarious.
See, that's why we need the visual element.
I know. I
Point it out every time.
This is me
People
as
could've left at
Wozniak in
home.
the Wozniak in the 80s.
Let me say.
Wow. You
You
look like
could
Jack
pass-
Black almost.
Pass that around. That's right. That's what I was going for. A mixture of Jack Black and
Oh,
Steve
wow.
Wilson.
That is a Wozniak.
Or Jack Torrance, right
Yeah,
before he went on
look
the
at
axe murder spree.
With the colored apple behind
But I think the movie's
Looks
going to
like
be
him.
pretty great.
Holy fuck, you look like him.
Yeah, the journey that we took is pretty amazing, and I had known a lot about Apple only as a customer of Apple. I never really knew kind of the story of these two guys and this amazing journey that they went on together to create this behemoth of a company.
Yeah.
And I think it's really fascinating.
Do you have a picture with Obama?
I have a picture of Obama.
Not with him?
They took a pic. The White House takes their own pictures, and then they send it to you, like the president signs it. So they haven't sent it to us yet, but here's...
Damn them.
Did you get
I know, it's
a group
it's
picture
really,
or one-on-one?
A one-on-one.
Oh, that's
I got a one-on-one.
I
with
wouldn't
him.
accept a group photo.
No, I wouldn't accept the
wouldn't?
group photo either. They initially said we're going to take a group photo, and I said no, you're not. No, they didn't say that.
Josh, I got a picture with Clinton. So
I got a picture with Clinton too. Okay.
So you got two presidents.
I got two presidents. That
Damn
I met. That was him in the screening room, which was. It looks like the Hall of Presidents.
And they let you take your
the
phone.
Hall of Presidents.
Yeah,
Look
Phil
at
trying
that.
to relate.
It's like
It's
the Hall of Presidents at
animatronic.
Disney World.
They let you take your phone out and take pictures?
No, I'm not supposed to have. The Secret Service probably will come and confiscate my phone now
And
that I've
kill
done
you,
this
like
on
you
the
said
Opie
earlier.
Anthony
Yeah.
show. Yeah, they're going to hurt me. But it was so cool. And just to be in the screening room.
Yeah.
Like, the next best thing, I guess, would be the bowling alley there.
Yeah. That's
So,
pretty badass.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
Wait, so
Yeah.
where were you allowed that the average person wasn't in the White House besides the screening room?
Well,
'Cause
we
when
went.
you take-
They gave us a tour of the East Wing. They gave us a tour of.
and no
like,
one gets to do that really. Unless...
I don't know.
That's like the residential side,
The
right?
residential side.
Yeah.
Nobody goes up to like his home
Sure.
portion.
Mm-hmm.
But we got just a tour of like all where he does everything.
What's the East Wing? Like, what's there that you saw that was pretty
Well,
fascinating?
the coolest was the area where he gave the speech on Bin Laden's death, which
that
I have a
little
picture
hallway?
of Bill Pullman standing in front of there doing it. So now, here's an interesting tidbit. Bill Pullman might be the only actor to ever screen two movies or two things of himself playing the president for two different presidents, because he also screened Independence Day for Bill Clinton.
That's the hallway.
That's the hallway.
That's pretty cool.
This
The
is the
famous
East
hallway.
Room, which is
Nice pano shot.
yeah, pretty
Yes,
remarkable. I
yes.
used my panorama on my phone.
Technology rules.
You didn't go up and see the Obama's bedroom or see where like the little upstairs
gonna
bathroom
Well, I
is?
did. I snuck up there, but I wasn't supposed to.
Jesus. Take
yeah.
a black light to the bed to see if anything
It was,
closed.
it was. Oh God. Oh God.
I know.
It was. That's
Hey,
my
I'm not the one
president you're
that
talking
snapped
about.
illegal. I'm not the one that snapped illegal pictures in the White House.
That is
I know.
true.
It really is
Criminal.
true.
I have respect.
I feel
for the White House.
very vulnerable now. But it was very cool. It
Yeah.
was very, and I stole a couple of napkins just while
Nice.
we're confessing to everything.
Yeah.
Don't blame me. I would've
You
taken
probably would
something.
be very
Yeah.
tempted to, get a fork or something.
What a great experience.
Anything with that White
was
House
amazing.
thing
He's
on it.
using the Lincoln Bible this weekend.
He's
Yeah.
using Martin Luther King and Lincoln Bible.
He's doing two.
Doing two Bibles.
Stack of Bibles.
But
Stack
the
of
actual
Bibles.
Bible that Lincoln used, which
Well,
I
he used
guess
that the first
he did,
time.
right? Okay,
Yeah, he used that
back
the first
in
time.
Yeah.
2009.
And
He's actually using Daniel Day-Lewis's Bible.
Oh,
from
okay. See, that's
the movie Lincoln. He's not using the original. So,
You're fun.
it's a
That'd be
little,
good.
yeah,
You're funny.
a little weird. But
Where does that Lincoln Bible go when they're not using it every 4 years?
It's probably Smithsonian.
Yeah.
got
Or
that
just
little,
in
yeah.
like a little like inauguration pile for presidents. Of like,
I think it'd be
your
great if it had that little slot in the back for the card. It just goes into the library. Right.
Yeah.
Stamped.
Or he gives it to his daughters.
Somebody
to
drew
play
a
with.
stick figure flip movie thing in the corner of it.
Yeah.
That would be disrespectful, though.
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
bit, just a little bit.
That's pretty. That's all right.
And Biden's swearing on his family Bible, which has been in his family since like the 1800s.
Really?
Who
Who has
cares?
but who has a family
Think of how
Bible?
many old curmudgeons have read that.
Right.
Yeah. Say, get around.
That's a lot. Yeah,
you
a lot of Bidens use that.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah,
of
but stop
Bidens.
competing with the Lincoln Bible. You're not going to beat it.
No.
He's trying to do his own thing.
Well, how do you
hate
beat
it.
that? Right.
See, if it were me, I would do something just random, like Gerald Ford's Bible, or
Right.
or Jimmy Carter's Bible,
Right. Yeah,
or like
something
Taft.
really bad.
This
Someone
is the,
that no
this
one
is
knows.
the Bible Taft used to use.
Some presidential nobody's Bible.
Yeah, this
Add
is James
name
K.
here.
Polk's. This is James K. Polk's
There
Bible.
you go. There's a good one.
Spiro Agnew knocked this Bible off a table once. I'm going to swear on it.
He didn't use it.
Yeah, he just
knocked
knocked
it
it off
off
the
the
table angrily.
This was the Bible he was angriest at.
He was cursing God due to his erection difficulties.
Fuck. Why don't we start wrapping up, because it is getting up on that hour,
Guys.
and I must say it is Friday.
Josh, we think the world of you. You know that. Man.
I think the world of
You're
guys.
going to
Very
be
fun.
an even bigger star. We know it. And this 1600 Pen is on Thursdays.
At what
NBC,
time?
9:30.
Following The Office.
And then, of course, we got to check out that Steve Jobs movie.
Yes, please do. It's coming out in
biopic.
April.
In April.
Yes.
And Josh also wanted me to mention that my Sunday, February 17th shows at the Borgata with Amy, Dave Attell, and Artie are sold out. The first one. Second one goes on sale now, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
It's the only other show we're doing.
Thank you for. I really wanted you to bring it up, and I felt embarrassed.
No, I know. And when I first came in, he came in. He goes, mention the Vegas date.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So February 22nd, 23rd, I'm at the MGM with Dave Attell, and next weekend I'm in San Diego.
Nice.
At the American Comedy Company.
And Josh Gad on the Twitter. I think that's it. Anything else you want to add? You good?
I'm great.
All
I
right.
love you guys. Thank you for spending your day with me.
All right, we'll see you a year from now.
Absolutely.
Yes, maybe.
Absolutely.
Josh Gad, have a good weekend. We'll see you
Thanks,
guys
man.
Tuesday.